Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I asked earlier on the beginning of, well, the first post that I made about the stream today, and gave a couple options what we were going to be doing tonight, and we have the French IR right there, menu number 13, and also have a jambalaya right here that is from, I don't know, I think it's either 2005, 6, or 7. I'm not sure. I sent Shocker one of these, and his was in good shape. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Remington? How you doing, man? So we got the precious little kitties hanging out on the table for right now and playing around. What's up, James? How you doing, my friend? Glad you can get. I'm glad for anyone who decides to take a few minutes out of their day and watch even a minute of this stream. And if you watch it when it's not live, I appreciate that just as much. Every view counts, and every subscriber counts. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching this right now, go ahead and go down there and hit that subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. I'm getting ready to start filming again, finally. Hey, what's up, Mama Lamakin? And who else we got? We got Jason, Devin Kent, what's up? Benjamin, what's going on? Gino. We got Sparrow with 9612. Blindside, what's up? Who else we got here? Andrew, I think I might have said hello. What's up, Andy? How you doing, my friend? You're going to miss tonight's stream, but I'll catch it. That's cool, man. Heck, if you're going to watch it on the replay, that's awesome, man. I very much appreciate that, dude. Sorry you couldn't be here, though, and hang out with us. I think this is going to be an interesting one. Gotta let you guys pick the ration, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Well, thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate the like, my friend. We got 25 viewers in here right now. Let's get hopefully we can get them numbers up above 100 or so. I don't think I'm being too ambitious there. I think the most viewers I've had at one time on a live stream so far, I think it was 169, 172, something like that at one time. So that's pretty good. I think the last stream I done was the most views while the stream was going on, and I had like 752 before I ended the stream, which was really good. That's not bad at all. So as long as the numbers are rising, I know I'm doing the right thing here, and I think everyone seems to enjoy being in here in the chat for sure. So when you catch these things live, it's awesome, and when you catch them on the other, watching them playback, you get to check out all the chat and know everything that's going on, which I think is an awesome thing that YouTube does. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So this is what happened on the whenever I put up the post earlier about asking which ration to check out this evening. And it was split right down the middle. I only had I had 4 responses, and on those 4 responses, it was 2-2. So that's where we're at with that. And I'll take a consensus here in just a second. Sorry about that, guys. Take a little walk, limp to the fridge there. It's been a rather long day today. Okay, all right. I'm going to start right now. I'm back looking at the. Oh, you're allergic to cats? Hang on. You can't help but think they're cute, even if you don't like them. I mean, they're like, I really, really didn't want any kittens, but there's no way I could neglect these little things. I mean, they're just too cute. I brought them in. Gave them gave them a bath on a couple different occasions because they were so dirty whenever we found them. And then I got a flea comb and ran that flea comb through them, make sure I got all that crap off of them. So they're nice, clean little kittens. And surprisingly, I don't think they have worms, and that's that's a big plus. So what's up? Hey, Mickey Joe, what's going on, my friend? We got Easy Money in the house. What's going on, dude? Yeah, buddy. Anybody wants to sit down and have some dinner, this is the time to do it. Yeah, I'll definitely take some homemade wine for a kitten for sure. As long as you come and pick it up. Actually, I'm just going to give them away for sure. They need to find good homes. I don't want to just give them to anybody. So, you know, it's going to be hard, but I'm just going to have to judge character on the spot with people that I'm just meeting. And I think the way I'm going to do it is go to where my neighbor worked at, and I'm going to talk to the employees that he worked with for 13, 14, 15 years, I'm not sure, a long time, and see if any of them want them. And then I'm just going to try to find them good homes from that point on. And, man, it's going to be tough. Yeah, I got 4 little, what are these called? Tuxedo mascots. These are the Oldsmokey tuxedo mascots. They seem not to mind walking around and climbing on the rations too much, so that's cool. Yeah, I might let them try it if they were a little bit older. I mean, they just started eating regular food like, it was, I think last Thursday was the first day I gave them regular food. So they've actually been eating regular food for a week. They're still feeding on their mom, but, you know, I think it's time maybe this weekend or the beginning of the week. I thought about doing a 9/11 stream with you guys. I have a 9/11. I have a ration from 9/01, but I thought about doing a stream with that on 9/11 with you guys. It's kind of a, I know it's a somber day, but I think we could make a decent get together out of it and maybe talk about where everyone was at and what was going on when that happened. I mean, it was a tragedy, that's for sure, and it's intense even thinking about it right now. So I didn't even pay any attention. Somebody's licking their butt. That's funny. They don't care. Just giving themselves a bath. That one right there, like, he's my favorite. He, she, I don't know what it is. I looked last time and I think I could tell. He's the one it's the one that I couldn't tell what it was last time I looked, because it like hadn't developed as much as the other 3. And that's the runt. That is the smallest one out of the bunch, and it looks has the most different look. The most different. It has a different look compared to the other 3. They're kind of similar in the way that they look. They kind of look like their dad a lot. So, but he's got a different attitude. He doesn't like the other 3. They'll go eat food and he'll just chill, drink a little bit of water and kick back. Like, he's pretty cool. So, okay, now let's go ahead and take a consensus right now. Starting right now, I'm going to take the answers of what do you guys want to see. Do you want to see how old would this be? 12, 13, like 12, 13, 14-year-old. I'm not exactly sure. This could be back to 05, so 13 going on 14 years old. Or do you guys want to see the French RCIR menu number 13 that has the farmer's hot pot in it. It's got beef lasagna, sardines pate, and I'll probably save one of probably the lasagna for my son. I think he'll like that. I mean, it's not like I could eat all that food anyway. Yep, I did a vintage, what did I do last time? I can't even remember, Mickey Joe. Like, it was a, I don't know. Before that, I remember I did a modern. Or was that the modern one last time? Wow, I don't remember. Like, I can't remember from one week to the next. That's pretty bad. Everybody's saying 13. We got 13. We got a French RCIR. Let's go back here and let's see. We got a French. We got 2 USAs. We also got, the French is whooping the US's butt in as far as what y'all want to see at this point. So, let's go ahead and get this jambalaya out of the way. I'll tell you guys what, if you guys want to see a review of this exact ration, because I had a double of this, and Steve actually sent this to me, but I sent one to Shocker, and he reviewed it over on his channel, and it was good to go. Everything in it was good, and it seemed like it had a couple pretty cool components, if I remember right. Might have had apple butter in it. I don't know. That's kind of why I was wanting to eat it, because I wanted to get an apple butter. I've never had an apple butter out of a vintage MRE. I don't think they put them in them anymore. So, yeah. We're going to set this off to the side. Like I said, you guys want to check out what this looks like, you can go over to Shocker71's channel. Links down in my description. You can check him out. And he's got a review of one that I sent him. That should be a 1 year different, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's go ahead and start the unboxing process. I'm at least going to get the box out. That plastic, it's not much for protection, in my opinion. You can see, like, it's taking a couple dings on its strip here. Nothing inside's leaking. I've had this thing for, I would say, about 5 months, maybe, give or take, something like that. And I'll be honest, I got one heck of a deal on this on eBay. I can't remember where it came from. I can't remember if it came from France or if it came from Lithuania, maybe. I can't remember. But it went up on eBay. It started at $1.99, and it just took off with bids from that point on. And I ended up winning this thing for, like, I want to say, I'd have to double check to be exactly sure, but it was somewhere in between $28 and $32 shipped. So I got one screaming deal on this thing. Now, when they shipped it, they kind of wrapped it with some black plastic, if I remember right, and that's why you see all the damage on the corners. But I'm surprised that nothing inside was compromised. I'm really glad that nothing inside was compromised. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't complain. But if something inside would have been busted, it would have been a bummer for sure. But of course, if that would have happened, I would have been able to contact the people through eBay, and who knows what would have happened from there. Just kind of a crapshoot, you know. And that's what you're doing when you're ordering from overseas, guys. When you're ordering rations, it's 50-50, first of all, that they're going to make it through customs. I have lost, I don't even want to say, like, I don't know what I've lost. I've lost rations coming through customs. Sometimes they're nice enough to give you all the components that are not against regulations, the U.S. regulations, and sometimes they give you nothing. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good deal. Had to go for it. I'm glad it showed up, and it showed up complete, unopened, untouched. So, can't really complain. So, who else we got in here? Hey, BTemple's here. I only just got the notification of this live chat. What's up? So what's up, BTemple? You guys go check out BTemple's channel. Canadian. He's from up north. He's a Canadian, and he's reviewing rations left and right. I think he just posted it was a 2000. What was it that you just put up? It was a New Zealand. Yeah. Year 2000 New Zealand, which I don't think, I'm positive that no one has reviewed a vintage Norwegian like that. And I'm going to say hello. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? Glad to see you here. What's going on, Sam? Mr. Dodge, glad you could make it. Cyanide Cookies, what's going on? How you doing over there, man? Is it hot over in Australia right now? I'll bet it is. So Dan has made it. Marilyn has made it. And there's Sniper. What's going on, Sniper? Glad you could make it, my friend. Good to see you. So, I got something else to talk about. We'll talk about that after, or actually, we'll go ahead. Nah, yeah, let's get it opened up. Let's just get right into this. Huh. Okay. There should be a little pull tab there. And then same on the other side right here. And then right here in the middle. Come on, don't rip on me. There we go. You got a flap, so you can, later on, you got extra contents that you didn't get to, which I probably will have some left over. Well, you get the idea. That goes back down in there, and it seals the lid because these two little flaps catch, and the lid won't fly open on you. So there's that. Now, this is a 24-hour ration from France, obviously. Let's see what the dates are on this thing. January 28th of 2015 is the production date on here. So we got expiration date. I would have gone, I guess that's May, M-A-I, May 30th of 2018. Do you guys know if that's May? Is that March? I mean, I don't know. I'm not real sure. Something that starts with an M, obviously. I mean, you guys can see that right there. Oops, I'm behind on the chat. Sorry, guys. Yes, Sniper, this ration does look a little beat up on the outside, but inside, let's just open these flaps up and take a look. Because, uh-oh. Now, that's not a good sign. Check that out. The crackers are already open, so, I mean, they're not really open. Just the box has opened up, which is kind of weak anyways, that little box. But you guys saw it just came out of the box like that. So let's start off with, I'm going to move off to the side here a little bit. So, oops, so I have a little bit of room, because the kitties are taking up a lot of my real estate right now. So first off in here we have the chocolate muesli. Extreme Sport Nutrition. And wow. Look at all that. There's a lot of reading on the back of that thing. Yeah, that'd give you something to read out in the field, I guess. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Alright, next up, out of the box, we have Bon Appetit. And this is that Neff brand. And porridge instant soup. Some sort of a tomato-based soup. Definitely some sort of, I would say it's probably like a tomato-based vegetable soup or something like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thank you so much. Blindside, thank you for the donation, my friend. For the cause and the sushi. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the donation, man. That's really, really, really appreciated. You guys, anytime you guys do that, you're fantastic. Thank you, and thank you for the comment, and thank you for your generosity, for sure. All right. As soon as I get this unboxed, I'm gonna show you guys something. That way, hopefully, I won't miss any more of those. Okay. Next up, we have an isotonic drink, which I think might be peach flavored. I think it's peach or apricot, maybe. Okay. What's next? We have some apricot jam. This is Steve's favorite, the apricot. I pick him up apricot stuff anytime I see something interesting, and I send it to him. I just ended up, I got some, you guys saw them in my last stream. Got them at the Korean market, and they ended up being really good. Smokey, I found if you touch the dollar amount. Oh. Okay. Nope, it's not working for me, Marilyn. I'm touching it, but it ain't working. Huh. Where you going, little guy? Or girl, whatever you are. So next out we have, this is the Farmer's Hot Pot. And it looks like there's sausages, green beans, carrots, some sort of bean in there. Looks like, I don't know if that's pork. I'm not sure. There's definitely a lot of ingredients in there. That's a mixed bag. I guess that's why it's called a hot pot. And then next up we have, now this must be a little bit older than whenever I think they might have started 2016 putting the 3 types of biscuits in here. So here we only have the sweet biscuits and the salty biscuits. So we didn't get the chocolate biscuits in here. They're already open, so no harm in taking it. Well, that looks like chocolate biscuits right there. Those are the chocolate biscuits. So I guess we get savory and chocolate biscuits, no sweet biscuits, which, I mean, I guess the chocolate biscuits are plenty sweet enough, technically. Hey, what's going on, Sticky Fingers? Callie Steenock is here. Or, wait a minute, I said that wrong. Kaylee. Right? Kaylist Enoch. Wait a minute, you taking off? Okay, well, we'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Stopped in for the kitty update, I hear that. I don't think I got the cereal biscuits, dude. All I got are the salted, and I got these are definitely the chocolate. See, I thought before they started putting 3 kinds in there, I thought you didn't get the chocolate type. I thought you got the cereal and the savory. So I guess I was wrong. That's just a wrong memory of mine. Next out, we have, what is this? We have some sort of a chocolate flan, or this is like a extra fine chocolate pudding of some kind. Definitely got a scratch and dent on this can. We got 3 humongous dents in there. Let me see if I can get that. See that one? We got a dent there and a dent there. So yeah, that's definitely been hit pretty hard. October 28th, 2018. So still in date. Good deal, good deal. Can't beat that. We have the French butt rations. Nice thick package of tissues there. I'll bet you there's 10 in there. Let me check real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like 9 actually. Yep, there's 9 in there. So 9 tissues. I'll probably be using them. And this is sardines pate. Interesting that it's not just sardines. It's sardines pate. Ooh, whoa. Listen to that. Oh. Yummy. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not a huge fan of like fishy stuff like this usually. I just got into eating, well, just tried for my first time. I tried the some sushi, and that was interesting to say the least. And sardines pate, I think I'd pass, he says. Sparrow. I'm not going to pass. I'm going to try it out because I know nobody else in my house will touch this with a 10-foot pole. My kids won't have nothing to do with that, I'm sure. So, oh, daggone it. Next out of the box we have pâté de fruits, and this is a fruit nougat, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure this is the nougat. And there's your, come on, focus. Focus. Wow. It's not one to focus today, but there you guys go. Get the gist. And we have 2 different flavors of the commando bars. This is the coffee flavored, and I believe this is mixed berry, or berry flavored maybe. Nope, this is the nougat. This is the nougat. This is probably one of the, like, jelly bars, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. We'll find out, though. And that is our fruit nougat right there for sure. And I'm actually a fan of the fruit nougats, because the British comes with a fruit nougat that's almost identical to the one that's in here. And I really like that. Here's our 64% dark chocolate, 1848, and it feels good. I mean, it's broken into 3 pieces, but other than that, it feels good. What time is it in England right now? Oh, I should know this. It's probably like midnight? 2 o'clock? Is it midnight or 2? Something like that. Somewhere along those lines. Now we have our other main entree, and this is the lasagna with beef. I believe there's also cheese in there. Looks like it's 33% beef. That's good. 92% probably noodle. Or lasagna noodle, guess I could say. Where am I going to set this? Everything's out of frame. Alright. Down a little bit. There we go. Got our chocolate bar. It's going to go over here with the rest of the bars. Next up we have our heating kit. Alright, hang on a second, guys. I've got to pull up a chair. Oh. Just 1 second. And then I'm going to have to move the kitties somewhere to get the food started. Alright, there's my water. Oh, goodness gracious. You guys hear me moaning like an old man back here? There we go. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Okay. Hey, Renee, what's going on? Glad you could make it. Awesome. Now, I was just getting ready to get into this this heating kit. Let's see what we got in here. Just dump it all out real quick. Maybe. We have our foldable stove with SRD on it. And there's your quick look at the print, if that focuses. Looks like we have 6 oval fuel tabs. Amaflam, yeah. I'm assuming that means flame, something, flame. I never did take French, guys, so I don't, all I know is like what I've picked up on the streets. You know what I mean? Okay, now this is a nifty little trash bag that it comes with. I like this. It's little red tabs on there. Oh, that's for tying. Is this just one? This is just one bag. Let's go ahead and open this sucker up. See what we got going on here. Yeah, that's like a... Is that just laying in there inside the bag? What's going on there? No? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Is there one? There's not one on the other side, I don't think. Oh, you have no audio. Oh, okay. Sorry. Crazy Cat Head. Get with Sticky Fingers right there. I sent you some information if you're still interested in picking up one of the Sticky Fingers rations. That reminds me, there is a link down in my description. I think it's probably still current because I keep changing it every time he lists new ones. So if you guys want to check out the Sticky Fingers ration, and he's also doing a deal where if you buy a t-shirt and the ration, I don't want to say the price because I'm not sure, but if he's still in the chat right here, he'll let you know. Well, that's right here on my screen. I don't know where it's at on your guys's. Okay. Next up, we have our aqua tabs. And there are what? 6? We have 6 water purification tablets. 3.5 milligrams. Of course, we have our matches that are all like French. Got the Eiffel Tower on one side, and what is that? The Louvre? Is that the Louvre? What is that? What is that? You guys know what that is? Biscuits, the Army Champagne Biscuits. A great name, Easy Money says. Now, we have the tool, for heating up our cans. That clips on like so. Which, I mean, you can bend that over if you want. If you're not silly like me, make yourself a little handle like so for holding your ration without burning your fingers too awful bad. This thing is definitely very pliable metal. Very pliable. Now the last thing in that little kit is our dinky little spork. And how French of them to put such a dinky little item in their heating kit. Now let me throw all this back in the box right quick. Maybe not. There we go. And then we'll, I don't know if I'm going to heat that on the stove or actually use the Esbit stove. Kind of takes a good little while doing it that way. And we can go ahead and prep us a meal while that's heating up if I just go throw it on the stove. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these kittens. Guess I'm going to have to carry them outside. They're all sleeping. I mean, they're not really in the way, I guess. Anyways, you guys saw the heating kit. There it is. Stick this in there. I'm not boxing it up perfectly right now. We'll keep our little spork thing out. The last thing in the box, which, let me, before I go any further, check that out. Empty box. No anything in there, which is awesome. No rattling contents, no busted anything. So, couldn't ask for that to be any better than it is. Go ahead and open up our little drink pack. Brew kit, I'm going to call this, more or less what it is. I guess I'll cut it. Try to... There we go. $6.50 in gorgeous Montana right now, he says. It's early over there, dude. Or even earlier in California, I guess. How many people we got in here? We got 50 people in here. We got 27 thumbs up. Anybody want to hit that thumbs up for me? You know I'll appreciate it. All right. So first up we have green tea. And this looks like a standard green tea from Lipton, which is good. We don't have any weird mint or anything like that going on here, I don't think. Or is it? No. I think it's just green tea. Why does that look like cinnamon sticks right there? Okay. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I've never seen salt and pepper look like this coming out of a French ration before. It's kind of odd. A little bit different than what I'm accustomed to. Ah, yellow label tea. I assume this is probably like a black tea with tea essence, rich taste. This is just straight up American right here, I believe. Yep, black tea with 5% leaves. Yep. I believe it is a black tea. I do. What else do we have here? We have 2 packets of sugar. 5 grams each. Oh, that's odd too. So this coffee even looks different than I'm accustomed to. Usually these are connected together. I do believe they're usually like that. And these ones have never been stuck together. So, and they do look a lot different than what I'm accustomed to. Again, this is cafe soluble. And I did bring out, because I've been talking about this the last few streams. This, I think I'm Dewey Egbert's instant coffee. And I was telling you guys that this right here is my favorite instant coffee that comes out of a ration. This stuff is the bomb. And I haven't had anything any better to date out of a ration. So this is new coffee to me right here. So we'll see what this is like, the French. And here we have instant cacao, I guess it is pronounced there. We'll see. Preparation. Oops, don't knock those down, buddy. Now I'll put down this black this time, and a little more contrast because the French ration is brown, like brown paper, and the light tan on the MRE is like that. So, but there's our hot chocolate. We'll check that out too, probably. I don't know. I might save that for the kids. We'll see what all. I don't need all these drinks, obviously. So let's go ahead and pick us a meal out real quick. And we're going to take the lasagna because my son will eat that, guys. So that's going to him. And the biscuits stay. The muesli, guys, I would eat that for breakfast. Like, I'm a huge fan of muesli, or I would eat that for like a dessert. And I know that's not very sweet because I've had it before, but I don't know. It's just like I really enjoy it. So, all right, that's staying out, and we'll check out the dessert. Which teas do we want to do here? I'm going to go with the green tea, and we're going to do a coffee. And we'll leave out the nougat. Check out the commando bars. We'll probably just check out all the bars, and I'll save some for the kids because I don't need to eat them all right now. That's for sure. The isotonic drink, that would probably be my best bet to having something cold to drink. So we'll leave that out. And basically, I'm going to be opening up almost this entire ration. It's looking like. So yeah. I'm going to pass on the hot chocolate, guys. It's not anything to write home to Mom about. First of all, the French hot chocolate is not all that great. Oh, sorry, buddy. Did I scare you? Okay. Now we're going to get this stuff put onto the tray and see how much room we have with these little rugrats that have all. See if I can zoom. Nope, I cannot. I can pinch, though. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There's that one. Sleeping. And that one's head is kind of turned that way. And this little guy over here. Hey, was you just looking at me? Huh? Okay. Yep, they're all just wanting to sleep right now, so I don't know. If I can leave them, I'll try. I'll try for you guys and the kittens. They like being in here. They really do. Alright, all these bars, I think I'm going to set them off to the side. And the napkins. Oh yeah, don't need this black tea yellow label. Alright. Got our 2 packs of sugar, salt and pepper. Oh yeah, 1 coffee's all I need. So we got our coffee. Sardines pate. If you guys want to see the soup, I'll make it. That's up to you guys. We have our apricot jam. Not sure what to do about the muesli yet. I don't know if I'm going to have that as a dessert or save it. So we'll just see how this goes. Tilt the old camera down here and try to... Alright. You're alright, kitten. Okay. I believe everything is set up and on the tray. Fantastic. Wow. We have 42 thumbs up and 55 people in here right now. If you guys know anybody that would want to join the stream, let them know that we're doing a stream right now. Bring them on in. Looks like 12B Engineers here. What's going on, my friend? BK8 Garage Man. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, the soup Nazi. Yes, from Seinfeld. You guys, I don't know how much y'all know about Seinfeld, but I grew up loving Seinfeld. Honestly, probably one of my favorite shows going through, I think I was in junior high and like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. right in there. Like, that was what we talked about at lunch. I know that sounds weird, but when we come in at lunch, we talk about the episode of Seinfeld that was on the night before. Love that show. I really did. One of my favorite shows probably ever. That, and I'll be honest, I didn't like The Office when it was on, but I discovered The Office later on, and the first season's kind of hard to get through. But if you guys have not watched The Office, I strongly recommend checking it out, because it's probably my second favorite. I don't know. It's up there in my favorites. It's top 5. I can't even say which one's my favorite because I like them all so much. Awesome shows, both those. Good way to pass the time. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. Scarface82 just said, when them kittens smell that sardines pate. You're correct, sir. What am I going to do about that? I'll tell you what I am going to do right now, though, guys. Is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go... Wait a minute. You guys want to see me cook this on the Esbit stove right now, or do you guys want me to go throw it in the oven, which is quicker and easier? So, totally up to you guys. Full body dry heave. Sets to music. Hang on. George on Elaine's dancing style. One thing I can recall. I'll tell you what, Seinfeld has held up. I can still watch that show today, and it's still really good. But yeah, Elaine's dancing style, that's something to talk about right there. That was it was truly strange. It was some good acting on her part too. What's her name? Julia Dreyfus. I know her last name's Dreyfus, I think. Let's see. Jeff says to cook it. Well, yeah, I plan on cooking it, but how do you want me to cook it? You want me to use that Esbit stove, guys, or do you guys care if I just throw it in some boiling water? Yeah, Jerry and Kramer's, the connection that they had on that show was magical. Those guys, all of them, really. I mean, if one person would have been different on there, I wonder what the show would have been like. You know what I mean? Even Newman. I'm going to read back through here real quick and see if anybody has anything to say. Yes, I just started rewatching MASH recently. Who commented that? Said MASH is good. Oh, Blindside. Yeah, I just started rewatching MASH. It's on Hulu, and I started checking it out. You know what? Now that I think about it, I probably better not use the Esbit stove, since I've got 4 little tiny lungs, or actually 8 little tiny lungs right here. That might create too much carbon dioxide for those little guys. So, I've already got the boiling water going, so I'm going to just go ahead and throw this in the boiling water and avoid killing the little kittens. I don't want to leave that in there too awful long. Probably about 6 or 7 minutes from right now. So at the 50-minute mark, I probably should go get it. So let's get started on some of these drinks while we're waiting on that. I want to get this coffee going first. I'm really interested to see if this coffee's any good or not. And if you guys know anybody, like I said, that would want to join the stream while it's live, let them know that this is going on. Still got plenty of time to hang out. So I got the house to myself right now. Both my kids are at a football game, and the old lady's at work. So yeah, let's check this out. Got some pretty large crystals right there. Freeze-dried crystals. Yeah, that's a good bit of coffee, too. Let me make sure how much water this takes. Just double check. I'm going to assume it's to make 1 cup, but if you assume that and then it's wrong, you look silly. And with the German stuff, let me tell you all about the German stuff. I love the German coffee. And I love the instant tea. But that stuff takes a lot of water. You can make, what is it? I think the tea makes a liter, if I'm not mistaken. Like 500 milliliters, I think I'm not sure. I think it takes a liter, which I think is that 500 milliliters? Is a liter? Something like that. It takes a lot of water. And I see people make the mistake all the time with the German coffee, because it's extract. It's a coffee extract. It's a tea extract. It's not just your common freeze-dried coffee like this is. And they'll make it, and it'll be, they'll put a whole pack in a small, pretty small cup, and it'll be insanely strong. Yeah, you got to watch it with that German stuff. Like I said, I love the German tea extract and coffee extract, but you definitely got to take the minute to read the instructions on it, or you'll be paying for it. Well, I mean, I guess you can just always add water. Whenever it's like that, if you accidentally put too much water in, that's when you have an issue. So, get my measuring cup here. All right. I know I got quiet there for a second. Pouring water, guys. Sorry about that. Who passed away? I don't want to change the subject. I just want to ask that real quick. Who passed away? Is okay. 500. So it takes 1,000 milliliters then. If 500 is half a liter, then I do believe the coffees and teas make 2 liters then. Or maybe they do make half a liter. Oh yeah, Burt. Yeah, I saw Burt Reynolds passed away, man. That sucks. Did Mac Miller really pass away? No kidding. Yeah, you know, Burt was really getting up there in age, but I never would have dreamed that Mac Miller actually passed away. Thank you very much for the donation, Nicole. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity and helping me out, helping the channel out. Thank you so much. Can't say thanks enough when you guys do that. You guys are awesome. You guys want a shout out or something like that? Throw that in a super chat. If you guys put a super chat up, just put in there whatever you want me to read out of there, and I'll do it. Well, you know what I'm saying, like to an extent, as long as it's not anything crazy. Rob Hoffman says Mac Miller with a question mark. Yeah, he's a hip hop artist, probably roughly my age, I would say. Maybe he's a little younger. He was probably like, I don't know, he might have been right around 28 or so. Maybe he's younger than that, but that seems like about how old he is. So let me go ahead and dump this water in, and then we'll talk about that. There we go. The guy who played Junior. Played MASH. Played Junior who? Hang on. Was in MASH. I guess I'm lost. Let's see. 26. He was 26. Wow, what happened to him? Huh. Alright, I'm going to have to get something else. This is not going to work. Not right now. Let me see here. Let me just... There we go. I'll grab an old trusty brown MRE spoon and give this a... I don't even think it probably doesn't even need to stir it up because that water is so hot. So hot. Alright. So I'm going to give that a try while it's still super steaming hot right now. Set at least over there. So there's a good look at the coffee. It's looking pretty good. Alright. here we go. So it's not overly strong right now. It does have kind of a sour bite to it. It's pretty smooth, though. I gotta say, it's pretty smooth. It's not a bad instant coffee. Hello, Brad. Everyone keeps saying hello, Brad. My fallback eating device is always an Australian tactical eating shovel. Yeah, man, I got to get that shovel out of the CR1M you sent me. I got to finish that up to the best of my ability. That, of course, is going to be one of the first things that I do. That, I'm going to be doing the one-chip challenge. Oh, yeah. Well, before we move on any further, check this out, guys. Here, let me just show you this first. This will tell you more about what it is. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there you go. There you go. Just got this yesterday, last night, whatever. And it is, it's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to either get the Note 9 or the S9 Plus, but I settled for the S9. And I haven't actually gotten to mess with it yet, really. Just a little bit. And I'm going to be honest, like, I'm a little bit lost with some things so far when I've been going through it, but check that out. Now, while I'm right here, let's do this. I'm going to, oops, see, I don't even know what I'm doing here, guys. I want to go into YouTube, and I'm going to pull up my video. Okay, my videos. Let's see if my, yep, okay. Pull that up. Oh, okay. Pull that up. Volume all the way down. And hopefully I can see the chat. Can I see the chat? How do I do this? There we go. Now I can read the chat. As soon as I get this thing set up, I'll swap phones, and I'll be using the phone that I'm filming with right now to do this with, and then I can do some first-person view or whatever, however you want to do that. I'll flip the camera around, so it's pointing at me a little bit here in the corner while I check out some rations and after have a cigarette or whatever. But yeah, so finally have a device. Came with this really okay case, I would call it. I mean, it's not, it's going to keep it from getting cracked or anything, because as of right now, this phone is perfect. It does not have a nick, a scratch on it anywhere. So yeah, so I now have this Samsung Galaxy S9 that was, this phone was made in June or July. I can't remember. I think it was July. So that tells you it's not very old. And it's in mint condition. All the paperwork, the Sims tool, everything. I like these boxes too. Check this out. See how that opens up? That's a really nice box. And then here you have another little box inside that has your SIM ejector tool. Got all your paperwork in here that comes with it, your warranty information, all that. The phone's supposed to sit right there. It's got a nice little hard plastic sleeve. It has the rapid adaptive fast charger, not rapid charger, but it is. It's like a rapid charger. So that's really nice. I think it's 9 volts, which is a big step up from what I'm used to. But I'll be honest, guys. My Note 3 has been amazing, and I was looking at the specs on it compared to newer budget phones that are in the $300 or $400 range, $200 to $400 range, and the Note 3 still stacks up really good. It's got the Super AMOLED display which is amazing. It's Full HD, which now they have 4K displays, but not very many phones have those. I could not believe this, but when I looked up the specs to my phone, I have the ability with my Note 3 to film in 4K, and I didn't know that. I had no idea. All these years, I don't know if that was an update that I missed, or I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but here is a USB to USB Type-C adapter. And one thing about this, once I get some things filmed, I'm going to test it first and see how it works and just try to upload some things to the computer. But supposedly, transferring data from this through the Type-C cable to the computer is supposed to be ungodly faster than what I'm used to with the regular old Type-C. And also it came with the headphones that are still sealed up, which is nice. Very nice. And then, of course, there is the Type-C charging cable. So everything is there and accounted for. And I'm happy to have something to start filming with. I don't know that I'm going to keep this. I'll tell you all my game plan real quick. I think I'm going to film like 4 videos or something to edit on. And then I might sell this device and continue to upgrade my devices. So I want to go from this. Now there's a few devices out, guys, that I've been looking at really hard. They're just kind of out of my price range, and that's why I was thinking I would sell this and try to upgrade myself. If I do anything, I'd like to go with the Note 9 because I've been a Note person, guys, for 5 years. I've had a Note. Actually, I had a Note 2 before the 3, so actually probably longer, like 6 years. But anyway, I'm going to try to upgrade, but there is a phone out called the P20 Pro that has supposedly the best camera on the market right now. The LG G7, I had an opportunity to get one of those, but I passed on it because I've seen some negative reviews and stuff, people not liking it so well. So alright, I'm going to use one of these sugars and throw in this coffee real quick. I think that's going to make it more along the lines of how I like to drink it. That's a big sugar crystal. Look at that. That's a pretty big sugar crystal. Yeah. But it's nice having something to film with again. I'm going to take a day or so and try to learn how to use it, how to use the camera functions, and then I'm going to get to filming, and I have a list of things, and one of the first things, of course, I'm going to film is the CR1M that Dan sent in. I can't say it right. Huawei P20 Pro is supposed to be amazing. The LG G7, there's some really, really good budget phones that have came out, but I kind of wanted to stick with the Samsung since I've been with them for so long. Even though they do have a lot of bloatware on their phones, a lot of Samsung apps, and then you got all your standard Google apps, and it kind of overloads your phone just right off the get-go. I think this phone has 64 gigabytes internal memory. You can expand it up to 128, I believe. And what's it pushing? 4 gigabytes of RAM. But yeah, you can expand the memory in this thing from up to like 186, I think it is. 196, whatever that is. Yeah, 196. 128 and 64. 192. Gosh, wait a minute. 128. 64. Yeah. Okay. Hugs for Maryland. Hugs for Maryland. Hugs for Maryland. Where's Maryland at? What's going on? Hang on. Where's Maryland? Karsten Michael's the one that commented, you must know what the P20 Pro is. Guys, I've been doing so much research on phones lately. Trying to figure out what to get, how to get it, what was the good price. Renee Allen says, check this out. And sent a link. I don't know if she's talking to me or someone else. Sam says that my Note 3 always filmed in 4K. I did not know that. I think maybe I had tried to use it before, but there was some weird limitation, like you could only take a few minutes of film with it in 4K. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Sam, but I guess I never paid that much attention. The P20 Pro comes with 128 gigabytes standard, so I don't think you can expand the memory on those, though. That's one thing I don't like about, and that's one thing also, guys, I don't like about this. I cannot pull the battery out of this phone and replace it like I can my Note 3. My Note 3, I've replaced the battery on it 2 or 3 times since I've had it, and I put a brand new battery in it, Samsung, OEM product, and it's like it revives my phone, and it's like brand new again. It's really, really cool. Let me see if I still got the chat this way. Oh, well, hang on. Did I just see? Oh, Maryland. Maryland, you sent $19.99. Okay, hang on. Where did I miss this at? Let me scroll back. See, check it out. Now I can do this without touching the phone. Marilyn, you didn't leave a comment. Well, thank you so much for your generosity, Marilyn. You're awesome. I think you do this every time. You're awesome. You don't have to do that. I just appreciate everyone's company. You guys are great for hanging out, and I need to quit jabbering and get into some of this food, guys. Tell me to shut up sometimes. Sorry. I just got to talking. Let's get some crackers opened up for some biscuits. Take somebody off by calling crackers, but I'm American. These are crackers to me. So these are our savory crackers. They don't smell like a savory cracker too much. They kind of smell like they might even be a little bit sweet. I'm going to open up a pack of the chocolate ones. I can't believe these aren't broken. Like, you guys saw the box, right? And you saw that, and I told you guys it didn't come shipped in another box. It just came wrapped in some paper. So I can't believe these aren't... Wait, I spoke too soon. That one's got the corner break off. Nah. But still, like, that's really, really, really good for considering how the box looked. I'm just going to have to eat that. I don't think those are as crunchy as they should be. I'm going to try one of these out. Not bad. Not bad. By the way, the coffee with the sugar is on point. That one package of sugar was perfect. It doesn't need creamer, even though I like to have creamer, but it doesn't need it. Nicole, wait, he opens MREs too. What do you mean? Was I the shop and did not buy it? Would have cost me 665 pounds, 780 US. I think you're talking about the P20 Pro, aren't you? That it would have cost you about 700 bucks. Yeah, I don't like not having expandable memory. That's yeah. What's tolerable? Uh-oh. Yep. Wow, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know how far past I am, but I left this in here for a long time. Cooking. Oops. Well, at least it didn't explode. That's one thing. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. Because if you wouldn't have reminded me just now, I wouldn't have remembered. It's a little bit bloated now. But it's so hot I can't touch it at the moment. So let's get the... What are we going to do next? I'm going to get the tea going. I say we get the tea going. Let's get the tea going. Where is my teacup? Oh, here it is. Right. There's my teacup. And this is our green tea. Check it out. Give it a real quick snip. Oh, that smells nice. It smells just like a really light leaf. It's not very strong smelling at all. That's nice. I have a feeling that's going to be pretty good. It's going to be a really light tea. I can tell that already. I need water. All right. 12 bucks where? Hang on, what do we got here? I had to break down this week and buy a 12-pack of Lucky Strikes. A $12 pack. I'm not regretting it so far. Nothing like a Lucky. So you're having a lucky right now, huh? That's awesome. That is awesome. Did you get an old pack or a new pack of Luckies? Because you can still buy them. Hey, what's up, Art? Glad you can make it, my friend. No worries, no worries. We're actually gaining some people in here, so try to keep it interesting for you guys. Checking out this French ration live here. I'm gonna dump some water in our green tea here. I'm gonna let that steep for what, about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes tops, probably 10 minutes. And then we'll pull it out of there. Give it a little dip there real quick. Get it started. We'll set it right there. Now, the isotonic drink. So I have something cold. That is so hot. Kitties. Need some room here. Alright. Let's check out the isotonic drink. How many, this is for 500 milliliters. Yowza. So, I don't think that's going to fit 500 milliliters. I guess I could just use the, I got a kitten that's interested in the coffee. That's not good. Don't drink the coffee, kitty. No coffee. No coffee, kitty. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this isotonic drink opened up. And what I'm going to do is try to do my best at putting half of it in this cup, which that didn't tear right. Of course, it didn't tear right. What are you doing? What are you doing, little one? Huh? Why don't you lay down like the rest of your siblings? And I cut it and it still didn't. That's a big enough hole. Alright, let's check this out. It's got a pink tint to it. Lots of dust. Alright, that should be roughly half of that. We're going to add some water. Get it popping. Let's get it popping. Come on. Here we go. Using my Arctic canteen. Try to get that in camera for you guys a little bit. And I'm making a mess with water. That's okay though. Alright. Now I should be putting 250 milliliters in this. I'm only putting 200. If I need more, I can always add more. Ooh. That I did not expect. That is kind of brown. Like, kind of. Really brown. Let's check that out. Probably gonna have to put some more water in it. There's a lot of particles floating in that. I'll go ahead and give it a taste. That tastes like peach. And it's not very strong at all. It looks like it would be, but it's not. It's quite refreshing, actually. I wish it were just a little bit colder, but it's kind of viscous. It's kind of thick, so it feels like it feels substantial going down your throat. It's pretty good, actually. Kind of like that. Got dust all over the cup. You want to smell that? I don't know if you guys can't see the kitty back here. Hang on. Check him out. Uh-oh. Nicole, again. Nicole, thank you so much for your donation. Wow. Holy cow. Of course, that is so awesome. Thank you so much for your generosity. You know you didn't have to do that. I got to point it up here at the kitty. I guess he's lost interest. He was interested in that drink for a minute. I'll tell you what, as interested as they are just in the drinks, man, oh man. Did I catch it, Renee? I think I caught it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying here. Nicole, thank you so much again. Really appreciate that, and thank you for your generosity. You guys are amazing for helping out so much like you guys do. It's what it's the only thing I've gotten from YouTube for, well, this entire year. So if it weren't for you guys doing this, yeah, I'd be I wouldn't be getting nothing back from Google. So yeah, talked about that before. I deleted that stream though. So hold on, what did I just do? Daggone it. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get this opened up. I gotta have another. I'll tell you, the chocolate biscuit, it wasn't as crunchy as I would like for it to be. Here. I mean, it does have a crunch to it, or a good snap to it. It's just not crispy crunchy, if that makes any sense. It's crunchy, but it's not super crispy. And it gets kind of soft real quick, kind of like an Oreo cookie does. How it'll get soft real quick. That's kind of how this is. Now, I'm half afraid to open this thing up. I have a feeling it's going to spew whatever goodness is going on inside of there out of there. So, of course, I got this muesli set off here to the side. Let's go ahead and, oh boy. That is so stinking hot, guys. Can't believe I left it in there that long. Ooh, goodness. Like, I might have to go get some gloves. It's that hot. It is that hot. I'm just gonna just suffer through it. Just suffer through it. Just suffer through it. Come on. Ah! Ow. Alright, keep going here. Uh-oh. Now they're interested. Ow. God, that's hot. Yep, you guys might have to go outside. You can't eat my food. Nope, nope, nope. Can't eat my food. Nope. There we go. There it is. There's the farmer's hot pot. An interesting looking dish, if I may say so myself. It's First Last, thank you so much for the donation. Very much. Cats and MREs doesn't get any better, they said. Okay. Maybe, I think if I had some puppies up here, it might be a little better. I'm just a little bit partial to puppies myself, but the kittens are definitely really, really cool. Thank you for your generosity, though. I really appreciate that, and thanks for the cool comment. And I have one very interested little kitten. Look at the grease, guys. You guys see that? Oh, man. This is super, super greasy. And that smell, of course, hit me as soon as I opened it up. Alright, there we go. Now, these are actually pretty nice. And they unfold into a decent little napkin. That's really nice. The only thing I wish I had now was a wet nap. A wet nap. Yeah, moist towelette. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yes. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much, everyone, for the super chats. Really appreciate it. Nicole, Marilyn, we got First Last. Very cool. I'd have to scroll way back through the comments, but thank you so much, everyone who's donated tonight. You guys are awesome. Really, really appreciate all that. Okay, so let's have dinner. Let's see what we got here. Wow, look at that. That is one big old chunk of what I'm going to guess is pork, because it looks like pork. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's all one piece. Let me see if I can get it out of there all together. Yep, there it is. Maybe I can touch the can now. Nope, I cannot. I cannot touch the can. Tell you what I can do, though, is I want you guys to get a good look at that. Look at that piece of meat. It's got a couple beans and carrot on there, but that is all one chunk of meat. It's all connected. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. This little guy is looking for trouble. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Just stay out of trouble, man. Wait a minute. How so? I'm sorry I don't follow, Marilyn. Jealous. Looks really tasty. Let's find out how tasty it is. Sam, you have some competition, Marilyn says. I see French sausage. I do too. Right here. Let's check this thing out. Look at this thing. Sausage. And I'll tell you guys, it's so thick with oil. There's so much oil in here. The French really like to dump the oil to stuff. It's a cooking technique that I've noticed that pops up a lot in their military dishes. I've never really, well, I mean, I've never been to France, obviously, so I don't know if that's a common thing or not. But it's kind of neat how it's separated. We got your sausage here, and then you have your meat chunk here. What's over here? Just all beans over here. Oh, look at that. That's cabbage. Let's give that cabbage a try with, oh, there's more meat. There's more meat in here. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow, look at that. That is a big old, another big old chunk of meat right there. That's what I'm going to have to dig into first. I just want to try. It's so full. It's making a mess on me. Probably should have tried the pate first, but oh well. I kind of avoided it because of the kittens. You guys see all that oil on there? I don't know if it's focusing. But alright, here we go. Down the hatch. Oh wow. That is way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be super greasy, and it's not. These carrots are calling my name. The meat is, it's not overly tender. It's still got a nice chew to it. The flavor is on point. It's juicy. The juice is just flowing out of it as I chew it. You can't ask for anything better than that out of a can. I mean, come on. It tastes like gravy. Kind of tastes like it's got a little bit of chicken stock to it. It's a little salty, I would say, for some people, but I like it. I want to try these beans. Wow. Wow. My kids are going to be mad I didn't save some of this for them, which I might save some for them. I might save some. My older son would definitely get with this for sure. Let's try the cabbage out with a couple beans. Yeah. That's melt in your mouth. It doesn't have that strong cabbage taste. And I'm sure that's what that is. If it's not, then I don't know. It looks like it. But look at that. That meat is just unbelievable. And the beans. The beans got a nice chew to them. They're done just right. That kind of looks like it's different types of meat. Hang on, let me see. I don't know, that just tastes fatty. And I don't like fatty meat, guys. I don't. But look at that. Shredding off there nice. I don't like fatty meat, but that's good. That looks like some celery. Is that celery? I don't know. Hang on. I thought there were green beans in this, but there's not. That looks a lot like some celery right there to me. What do you guys think? You think that looks like celery? I don't know. Man, oh man, this is very tasty. Now, I'll say the gravy's oily, but it doesn't taste oily, if that makes any sense. I mean, my lips are a little bit oily, but it didn't give me that greasy coating inside my mouth like I thought it was going to. Oh, man. But yeah, if anyone's just now joining us, this is a 2015 French menu number 13. This is the Farmer's Hot Pot, which I think I do. I still have the lid. That's what they call this in English, is the Farmer's Hot Pot. And oh boy, what a dish. What a dish this is. All the vegetables in it are really good. They are literally the cabbage, and I'm pretty sure there's celery in here. It's just, it melts in your mouth. I don't usually get into chowing down like this much, but this is really, really good. I've had some other French entrees, and I didn't like them nowhere near as well as I like this one. Now, let's give this big old French sausage a try. Let's give it a quick look there. You guys see that cross section on there? It looks like a quality sausage to me. It doesn't look like one of those ones that are going to be mega soft and weird, like a Vienna sausage or something. But I don't know. Let's give it a try. I can already tell you, it doesn't have that super soft texture. Yeah. It's not overly spiced like I get a lot of times with a sausage of this type and this look. Kind of it's like I said, it's not overly flavored, but it's properly flavored. You get plenty of the get plenty. There is a dog outside my house barking right now, and I don't know what's going on with that, but hang on just one second. Nope. Nope. Go on, Stella. Back. Sorry, guys. Got to take care of this. Yeah. All right, Stella, lay down. So there is a, it's not a stray dog, but it is a dog that has gotten loose a few times over the last month and always wants to come and play with my dog, if you know what I mean. Hey, Kayfabe, I'm glad you could make it. Coy dog. Yeah, it's just some random dog. Like, it just needs to leave. It needs to go on home. It needs to go back home. That's what it needs to do. Daphne, hello. Glad you could make it. Have I tried eating the pate with the jam? Well, let me just say that I'm not a fan of sardines in the first place. And then you chop them up and put them in a weird pate. I'm probably not going to like that a whole lot, but I will give it a try. And no, I haven't tried it with the jam, but I know that fruitiness should cut through some of the fishy taste if you'd mix them together. So, I guess if you like that sort of thing, the sweet with the fishy savory like that, that would be on point. I might give it a try just to say that I've done it, but it's kind of not on my list of things that I don't think I'd like. You know what I'm saying? But I'll try anything once. Like I've said before, I'm not against trying anything. So here's a bit of everything. We got the cabbage. I think there's some, yeah, there's beans in there. There's a piece of sausage, carrot, plenty of cabbage. So here is a bite of everything. Let me say this. I think I like it better the way I've been eating it kind of on its own. I like just eating this meat on its own. And then maybe taking a bite of the beans like after I've chewed it up some. Mixing it all together it just kind of runs into one flavor. You don't get a lot of distinction between the 2 or 3 or 4 flavors there. The cabbage, again, has just soaked up all of this gravy base that's in here, which I think is a chicken stock, a chicken base gravy. And it's outstanding. It is outstanding. I hate to eat all this and my son not get to try it, but I don't know. We'll see. I usually share just about all the rations that I do with my kids. If they want. If they don't, then I just eat it myself. Food never goes to waste in my house, let me tell you that. I got 2 growing teenagers that, if I let them, would eat me out of house and home. I mean, they can eat. That reminds me. Tea's been in there probably about, what, maybe 10 minutes, give or take. Let's get this tea bag out of here. I'll set this off here to the side. Now, it kind of, I don't know, it's got a good tint to it. Brownish tint to it in there. Let's give the green tea a try. Oh, that is some really good green tea. Nice and solid. Has that classic green tea, like very, very slightly minty undertone that it kind of has, green tea has. I have a feeling that this would be outstanding cold as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the sugar in it. I'm going to put the sugar in it. It doesn't, I could drink this like it is. Especially if I was out in the field or something and just let this set and get down to room temperature or outside temperature, wherever I was at or whatever, and then drink it. Oh, yeah. Which, this I'll probably let cool down some too before I finish it all off. So I'll know what I'm talking about by the time that happens. Now, I need to clean off the old spoon here. And let me say something else too. These napkins are fantastic. They are, I'm going to say, 5 times better than the US TP that's provided in each meal. Now you get 3 of these per meal. You get, 9 of them. And I think 3 is adequate. I think you could use 1 to clean up before your meal. You can use 1 during your meal and then 1 after your meal. Clean up your mess kit if you have one or whatever. What have you. Give that a quick stir there. Blood pudding is really good, huh? I don't know, man. I know what you mean about blood pudding, but I do not think that is I don't know. It's not in my realm of things I would like either. Used to have it up north all the time. Blood pudding, yeah. That's a thing where it's cold all the time. I know a lot of environments like that, they down a lot of blood pudding. Oh man. I don't know if this is going to get the cool down or not. That's pretty good. It does, like I said, have that slight undertone of mint or menthol, like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like after it clears out of your mouth, you get just a little bit of that mint going on. Now, what I want to do, since I have it, I have salt and pepper. Sebastian, buddy, chill out, dude. I'll turn you guys around here in a few minutes, and we'll talk to the dogs, too. I'm going to add a little bit of both. I'm adding more salt than I am pepper. I knew that was going to happen, so... I'm sure you guys can't see, because I can't. There's some pepper. There it is. Alright, just a little bit of salt and pepper. Let's see how that changes it up. Man, I could down this so quickly. Like I could already have this gone. Alright, I'm just going to eat the meat first. My son doesn't like beans, so eat them beans out of there. I mean, look at that meat, guys. That looks like something you cook yourself at home. The sausage is pretty good, too. It's kind of grown on me. I mean, it's not the greatest sausage I've ever had, but it's probably the best sausage I've ever had out of a ration. I think I could safely say that. They cooked everything just right, too. No complaints. Nothing's overdone. Nothing's underdone. But I did kind of cook it for too long, so I don't know. Maybe that was a good thing that I cooked it for so long. Because it's really good. We actually have more thumbs up than we have people in here right now. Invite your neighbors, invite your friends, invite your family. Anybody who's got a YouTube account, and come on over and hang out on the live stream. Oh, I tried to talk food in my mouth. That's not a good idea. Because I sucked a chunk of it down my throat. Yeah. Kind of silly. Kind of silly. Breaking out another one of these nice napkins. Slash kind of like a tissue. Really thick tissue. Alright. So I think, even though I don't want to, because I could eat all this, I'm going to save a little bit of this meat for my son to try. Just a little bit. Kayfabe says you'd invite everyone, but everyone else that you know thinks you're weird for watching ration videos. It's kind of a niche market, but it's more people are opening up to it, and it's not looked at as weird as it used to be. So that's an indication that we're getting through to more people that out there. It's I wouldn't call it mainstream yet, but it is getting there. Scarface. I'll wake my family up at 2:50 a.m. Okay. What are you? Where would you be at 2:50 a.m.? Somewhere in Asia? I wear my weirdness with pride, Daphne Skeen says. I do too. I'll bet most of us in here do. Now that isotonic drink, check that out. You see that? Like, it kind of left like a carbonation on the side of the cup. But if I spin it around, you can see how it's like kind of sticking to the walls of the cup. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind, like I said, it's kind of viscous. It's kind of got a thickness to it that I'm not used to. It's not like any other isotonic drink that I can recall that I've had. Yeah, it's kind of thick, but it's not. The flavor's not very powerful. It's not very sweet. The peach flavor is definitely prevalent, but it's not strong. So It's a little odd. It's a little odd. Okay, man, that's. I gotta have at least one more piece of this meat. I want to eat one more piece of meat. I'll eat the piece that I don't think he will. It's that piece right there. All right, all right. I'm gonna set that lid over top of it and move it out of the way. There we go. We got a little bit more room now to get into. We're gonna get into this pate now. I hope I like this, because if not, the cat's gonna be eating good. And I wouldn't ever feed food to my animals that I eat all my food, but this, I don't know. Listen to this again before I open it. It does not sound too appetizing. Let me just say that. Here we go. No hiss. Oh boy. Well. Okay, so the smell's not bad. It's very, very, very lightly smell. The smell is very, very light. It's not very strong at all. So it's not like, I don't think, hopefully it's not an overpowering type of pate. I'll give you all a look inside this. This is an expired ration, but I think the expiration date on this, I think it still had some time to go. So there's y'all a look at the sardines pate. And I'm gonna knock a little bit of that off there. It's kind of flaking up the way I might. This might be okay. Let's just, here we go. The cat just smelled it because I'm chewing it up. It's not bad. If you like fish and sardines, then I have a feeling that you'd really like this. Kind of has a little bit of a dill mixed in there, I think. Like there's a little bit of dill leaf in there, maybe some chive. Has a little bit of that, like a tuna salad flavor, just slightly. Well, more than slightly. I mean, it does kind of have a tuna salad flavor. Again, like I said, I think it's got some dill in there. You see that green in there? Right there. Right there. It's in there. And you can definitely taste it. It's kind of fatty also. Good night, Renee. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Okay. Now, I'm done with that, guys. I'm not going to sit here and chow down on that. It just ain't going to happen. Not today. It's not bad. It just ain't my cup of tea. Sam says that's mold. I'm just trying to justify eating. No, it ain't. It's not mold. No. That's some kind of a... It's probably not going to focus. But that's some kind of herb. Of some kind. Because it's all through it. It's... Yeah. I can even smell it in there. Pretty sure it's dill. Alright. I just said my cup of tea. Let's have a drink of tea real quick. And wash that down. Yeah, after I finish up my food, I might wake all these little suckers up and put that out on a little plate for them. They'll probably fight over it. A couple of them's got a little bit of a case of food aggression. They kind of, if somebody gets a little bit too close to their food, they like to throw a fit. So, yeah. All right, what's next? We'll save the chocolate pudding. Let's get the biscuits over here. This is the Andros apricot jam, and I think all I've had is the fraisiche, the strawberry, or fraisiche. I think it's how it's. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Like I said, I don't know French, but I know that means strawberry in French. So let's check out the apricot. And there's our little apricot buddy. He didn't turn out as good as I thought he was going to. But I'm going to give this apricot jam a try. Actually, I want to try it just on its own. I usually don't. Well, yeah, sometimes I do. But I do want to try this on its own. See how it is. Kind of dark. Dark orangish color. Kind of light in flavor. Lightly sweet again. Doesn't seem like they went overboard with anything being too overly sweet to my palate so far, which is nice. All right, here we go with the apricot jam and our apricot dude on a. This is the wholesome, the regular biscuits. I don't think those complement each other too well. And it's not too bad. Let's see. Let's see what it does on the chocolate biscuit. See if I can make a better face this time. I think that's better. They just don't give you enough jam. Like, I could eat probably 3 of those without hesitation. Maybe 4. I mean, you know, and still be able to eat the other food. I just wouldn't want to overdo it with jam. But 3 or 4 would be good. Here we go with the chocolate biscuit. I don't know. That's good. But now that I've had them both, I kind of like the salty aftertaste that I got with this. Kind of that was not bad. A little bit of the salty follow-up. And those chocolate biscuits do taste more chocolate than what you would think. My dog is freaking out. There must be a dog outside. What are you doing? What is it? Ow! You guys are home already?
Yeah. Mama got beat really bad again. I think we lost like 50.
Oh, my kids are home. Looks like the gun dog just show up. Cool, cool. Here, try that out. It's really, really good. I just left you the meat in there. Oh, dude, just give it a chance. It doesn't smell anywhere near like what it tastes.
Well, it's bad.
Trust me. You won't be disappointed. I just had to convince my son to eat that when I could have eaten that myself. It was so good. It was really so good. Now I'm thinking I should have finished it myself. I think he'll come around. I think he'll like it, though, once he tries it. let's see. What are we going to go with next? You know what? I think this biscuit. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what the chocolate pudding, I'm assuming. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Look at it. Yeah, that's nice. Good, isn't it?
It's alright.
I'd save that for you. You can have it.
It's cold, but it's good.
We'll heat it up.
Kind of weird.
This, I thought it was good.
What's it supposed to be?
One is pork.
I like this.
That's pork, and that is like pork sausage.
Yeah, I didn't take a bite of that.
Try it. It's not like spicy, like overly spiced like it normally
I
is.
don't like sausages.
I don't normally like those either. I even said that.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
It's chewy.
Okay, on to the chocolate pudding. Sorry for getting distracted there. And that looks awful runny, does it not? I don't know. I thought these were supposed to be more thick than this. And like things like this with a very gelatinous consistency, such as chocolate pudding, or what else? Like Jello's another one. I don't know what else I can think of right now. Rice pudding, but it's all in the pudding family. But things like this that have a texture like this, I cannot just take a big spoonful and shove one in my mouth. I'm telling y'all a little bit of personal. I just can't do it. So if I'm going to eat something like this, I have to like coat the spoon in it and then clear the spoon. Huh. Okay. That's really nice. Again, it's kind of lightly sweet. The chocolate flavor's there, but it's not very pronounced. It's kind of weak as far as the chocolate flavor. Now this might help it out because these chocolate biscuits do have a good chocolate flavor. Huh. Just Les says any cat that likes coffee is cool with him. Anybody who's still in here and ain't hit that thumbs up and you enjoyed what you've seen or what you're seeing, really appreciate those thumbs up. Let YouTube, or down, I don't care, either or, lets YouTube know that people care enough about it to say that they like it or they hate it. Either or. YouTube doesn't care. Either way, to them it's the same thing. You want to try this pudding? It's chocolate. I'm not a big connoisseur of chocolate pudding, so I think you would know better than I would. It's French.
Looks like frosting. I got a mouthful.
Nah, it's not quite that thick. It's not thick. It's kind of runny. That's one thing I noticed about it. But it's time to get into the bars. And that one right there is going to be like a jelly bar. We have our nougat right here. Let's do the commando bars first. The coffee flavored commando bar. You like it?
It's not like any pudding I've ever had.
I know. It's
really
different. I mean, but it's...
Tastes like real chocolate.
Yeah.
Like dark chocolate.
It doesn't taste like artificial chocolate like they use in puddings in America.
It tastes like dark chocolate. Not even milk chocolate.
It's slightly like dark chocolate, yeah. So there is the coffee flavored commando bar. I'll probably end up giving most of that to you. I'm gonna eat some with these biscuits here. You want to try a chocolate biscuit?
Try it.
They're pretty
I
good.
like
You want to dip it? Yeah, you want to dip it in this here. You don't have to do it all. I mean, you can try it and dip it. Do whatever you want. Sorry, guys, getting sidetracked. Getting some other opinions while we're here from my son. What he thinks about it. Let's take a look at the. You like the chocolate biscuits? He likes the chocolate biscuits. They are pretty good. They have a good chocolate flavor.
Graham crackers, what it reminds me of.
So there is the coffee flavored commando bar. Let's see what it tastes like. Well, you're eating chocolate right now. I'm gonna try those here in a second if you want. You got your crispy rice in there that gives it that crunch. The coffee flavor is not very strong in my opinion. It likes both of those. You like the biscuits.
I really like the biscuits.
Can't believe you didn't like the meat.
I didn't like the sausage, but I like the...
Did you try it?
You probably wouldn't like it. I don't think he'd like it at all.
I bet he'd like the sausage.
Probably.
So yeah, one thing about the commando bars, guys, while I'm thinking about it. Good night, foreignmre.com. Good night, Art. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Thanks everyone for stopping by that has stopped by. One thing about the commando bars, guys, they taste pretty good, okay? But they leave that coating on the inside of your mouth. You guys have ever had a a Dunkin' stick or a donut stick that they sell here in America? Like if you eat one of those things, it leaves a weird greasy coating on the inside of your mouth. Well, the commando bars do the same thing. They do that. They coat the inside of your mouth with this fat layer, I guess is what you'd call it. So I'm not a huge fan of that. If it wasn't for that, I know what they're doing. They're packing calories in here. And I think they just go overboard a little bit too much with them. If they would cut that back into about half, it would really help out with that mouth feel that it has. The texture's not bad. It's slightly chewy. It kind of breaks down and then turns into a paste real quick. And you got the crispy rice in there to have that contrast of texture. So, and you can see, I mean, it's pretty flexible before it starts breaking off there. And this one, it kind of does just smell like berry. Well, let's give it a try. Wow. Holy cow. That one right there is 10 times more greasy than the coffee one. I gotta get a drink of coffee. That might just be blueberry. I don't know. It's definitely berry, but I can't tell if it's a mixed berry or a blueberry. Maryland Skull says order pizza. Old Time TV, yes, yes. I don't know about Old Time TV. Son, Dan says if you smoked, it would curb that hunger. Yes, yeah, that's one of my things. Lighting up a smoke every time I get a little hungry.
There's something outside.
What is it? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't.
You looking at it?
I can't see it. It's banging a cat food can around.
Oh boy. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. It's banging a cat food can.
It's like someone's taking a cat food can and knocking it off the floor.
Stella. I'm pretty sure it's that's well, it's not the stray dog, but it's a dog that is outside my house again, causing me problems. I'm sorry to have walked away again, guys. I'm back though, and again, loving being able to look at the chat without having to talk to the phone. Look at the phone and being able to scroll back on here and check the chat out and stuff. This is really, really helpful, to say the least. Yeah, they are. They've. I can't believe that they didn't get up and start trying to fight me for that main dish, because it didn't smell anywhere near as good as it tasted, though. I will say that. So maybe their nose played a little trick on them, but they missed out by not trying to get them some of that main entree. That Farmer's Hot Pot was. It's definitely top 5 of my main entrees out of a military ration at this point. It's very, very good. Very hearty. Just a good all-around dish. Next up we have, this is the fruit nougat. And you can see it has rice paper here and rice paper here so that you can grab it with your fingers and tear a chunk off like that and not get your fingers all sticky. It's kind of a helpful little thing, especially this stuff is like super, super tacky and sticky. So let's give this a shot. Looks like there's pieces of apricots in there. I'm not sure what all's in there fruits-wise. Let's see here. I see pineapple, apricot. That looks like orange. Kiwi. I think that's a kiwi. I don't know what all fruits are in there. I'd be interested to know, though. Alright, here we go. Give this a try. That's really good. Nice and chewy and fruity. It's got a real strong citrus going on there. Maybe the piece that I got just had a piece of citrus in it. What could I tell you the texture of this is like? Let me think. It's kind of like it's close to the texture of a Tootsie Roll. This one is. But the texture of these bars varies by storage conditions. I've had them when they've been really, really hard. I've had them be they had been melted before, and then they were real weird and tacky and strange. But this is how you want it. This is perfect right here. This one's had a good life since it was produced. It's really tasty. Nice and chewy. Yeah, they smell like fruit to me. It smells like apricot is the main fruit that I'm smelling. Yeah, I don't smell paint. Not even remotely. It smells like a sugary candy with fruit in it. What could I compare that to that you would I can't think of anything that it would compare to. But the nougat's nice and smooth once you chew it up. It gets nice and smooth. And the fruit gives it that contrast and texture in there, which is always a plus in my book. Having that contrast in one bar is awesome. But yeah, this smells good. Let me see. Yeah, it smells like fruit. This one does. And the other ones that I've had smelled like fruit. Some of them actually smell better than that one because the British ones are packed with more fruit, and they might even have a little bit of nuts in them, like almonds. They do. They have almonds in them, I think. And I like those as well. Those are really, really good too. So this is going to be like a jelly bar, and it looks like it's going to be pear flavored, because that looks like that's just pear on there. So let's check that out. Pear flavored. Ugh. Hold on. Open up. This is kind of hard, which it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this hard. I don't think. The ones I've had before weren't this hard. But you can see that on the outside it's coated in a nice dusting of sugary coating. And it is obviously a pear-flavored jelly bar. Pâté de fruits. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's tough. That's a little tough. Might be where it's pear flavor too, though, because there is real fruit in this, a lot of it. Let me see. That's kind of weird too. You guys see that? Like all the sugar is down here, and it's kind of white. That might be just from where I just broke it, actually. So don't pay no mind to what I just said. Let's see here. 13.8% and 11%. I can't tell what fruits they are though. This might be a mixed fruit. Let me give it another bite. It's really tangy, kind of fibrous. Get a little bit of fibers going on in there. Who else we got showed up? Daphne. I haven't seen Sharon show up yet today. Sharon Maurer. Just mention her anyways, though. Haven't seen Chris. Another Patreon supporter that usually shows up to the live streams. Just Jess 10. Hello, how you doing? I don't think I've said hello to you yet. It's all good. Yeah, it was Nathan. He did a French review recently, and his smelled really awful. But he said they were older. Mine's pretty old as far as French rations go, because usually when you get a French ration, they are they're well within date. Mine's been out of date since March or May. I'm not sure which. One or the other. I'm going to pass on this because I'm going to be honest, guys. I am on the verge of being stuffed at this point. So what I have left over is I have some French things left over, which I saved that lasagna for my son. But I also have a British ration that I did here on the live stream. I have a bunch of extra stuff left over from it I could do in a live stream. But the next live stream, guys, I have something that's special. Steve sent me a box yesterday. I think he told me it was yesterday, so Thursday. And he sent me something he suggested that I do in a live stream. So I plan to do that probably next live stream. I think it'll be plenty interesting for you guys and for me. It'll be a good video, a good review. It'll be good. It'll be good for everybody. So right now, it's time to get out the live stream camels and check one of these out. Each week they get stronger, I'm telling you. It's each week. Look at that. It's kind of weird. Let's see what's going on here. Surely, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oops. Alright. Do my little lighter trick here, if I can. Yeah. Do it again. Alright. Still using the lighter that K-Man sent me. K-Man, creator of MREinfo.com. You guys, if you haven't checked that out and you're interested in MREs and rations, that's a great place to start. You guys get over there and make some relationships with some international folks, and maybe start doing some trading like we used to back in the day. Everyone just didn't buy everything from a retailer. Now I'm not going to sit here and just rag on the retail side, but it used to be. I'm just going to tell you this. It used to be, if you got on MREinfo.com, you would find someone in France that had RCIRs, and you would establish a relationship with that person because you'd be buying rations from them. They may be interested in buying MREs from over here, and you trade, and you'd go vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it used to be a lot of that going on, and now it seems like everyone just buys right here in the United States. It's just easier, but it kind of takes some of the fun out of getting to meet different personalities and people from different countries, you know, over the internet, which that can be a good thing or a bad thing. That's each individual's preference, I guess I should say. But me personally, I like to try to strike up those relationships with people from somewhere else, and there used to be tons of trading that went on, tons. You just don't see it very often anymore. It's just not like it used to be. Yeah, I would like to have a lucky strike. Oh, duh! Check this out. Just forgot. I forgot. I didn't just forget, but I forgot, and now I just remembered. But I have a little package that I got. Check them out, and we might open one of these up just for the heck of it, just to check them out. So here we go. Just picked these up. It's probably Monday or Tuesday they came in the mail, I think. They might have been last week. Might have been Friday of last week, Saturday of last week. But just got these. And the reason that I bought these, as you can see, there are two different types here. There are the civilians, but there's also a military pack right here in the center. This is a military pack of Pall Malls, non-filters. And then you have 2 packs of filtered Pall Malls, which I've actually never seen these before. These are clearly from the 70s. And they have some nice advertising on the back, whereas these don't. America's best tasting cigarette, made to taste even milder with a filter. And nice gold, like trimmings and stuff on there. That's kind of a sharp looking pack if you ask me. It's the neighbor, Stella. But yeah, picked these up, guys, and figured I'd open up a pack of these here. And I opened up a pack of, here, I'll tell you what. Look, check it out. There's these 3 packs that I got. And you guys would crap if you knew what I paid for these, because I stole them, more or less. Oh, let me grab a pack of the military Pall Malls from up here on my shelf. Hopefully without knocking it down. Knock the stimmy dent down. But okay. There's a pack that came out of... I took this pack out of an accessory pack. You can see they're exactly the same. Exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah. So same pack. So I got really lucky on these guys. I just don't land in the pudding. So I think I'll open up one of those. I'll open up that pack just for the heck of it. We'll just have fun with it. It's what I got them for. Check them out. See how they are. See how these civilian ones have held up over the years. And I never liked spitting the little bits out. Oh, the non-filter. I wish non-filters were the same price as regulars, because I would smoke nothing but non-filters. Actually, I'm trying to quit. I've got to order. I say this every time. I've got to order another one of those like e-cigarette vaporizer. That's what I had before that I quit with. I quit one time before I got hurt, and then long story short, after I got hurt, come out of the hospital, and I wanted a cigarette. I had one, and it's been that ever since. So yeah, I got to try to quit again. Let's pack these and see what we're working with here, because I'm interested to see what kind of condition these are in. I do like the gold trim on them. I like that. Alright, even got gold in here. which is not normal. Usually it's silver. Come on. There we go. Nope. Yep, there we go. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. Okay. So far so good. Well, that's not looking so great. Alright, that's not looking great. Let's see what this one looks like. That one's got a... That looks like that's just from sharp. That's from sharp tobacco. That... You can see it sticking out of there. It's sharp. You can cut through the filter. So that one was done that way at the factory. The rest of that's not a hole or anything. That's just like loose tobacco in there. Maybe these aren't as bad as I think they are. Yeah, let's check it out. Give it a quick wipe down there. Wipe the loose tobacco off. Looks like they packed pretty well. There it is compared with the other old white Camel. The whiteness, which that's not a good comparison. What did I do with the Camels? There they are. Let's see. Let's see how they compare. Let's see. Yeah, they're a little bit off in color. I don't know if that's going to come across on camera, but the Pall Mall's just a little bit brown compared to the Camels, nice and white and crisp. Because I did crack the seal on this can of Camels from the late 80s. In the, I think it was the first live stream or the second live stream, something like that. One of the first live streams. Cracked that open. And now we have this pack of Pall Malls that's actually looking pretty good. Let me give it a quick dry hit there. Okay. So that seems like it's going to be alright. Alright, the suspense is killing me. I'm just going to have to go ahead and light it up one after another right here. Smoked for 12 years, switched to vaping last year, and I don't have the smoker's cough anymore. I also can make my 2-mile walk to work without feeling like my lungs are going to collapse. Yeah, whenever I quit, like my blood pressure went down to normal. My I was in a lot better shape, But let's give this let's see, how old is this? These are probably from 1975 or before. So these are at least 40 years old, 50 years old. These are 50 years old. 78, 88, 98, 08, 18. No, 40 years old. These are at least 40 years old. 43, something along those lines. Let's burn that paper off the end there. Okay, right off the bat, I already like it better than the Camel towards the end. The end of the Camel gets rough. Camel ain't too bad till it gets about 3/4 of the way down, and it starts getting rough. Rough. So, a little bit of news to talk about. Did you guys, has anyone who's on here right now, there's what, 33 of us, any of you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, if you enjoy what you're seeing, go ahead and do that for me. I really appreciate it. Let YouTube know that you like or you don't like me, either or. But anyways, did anybody who's on here right now see or hear the Joe Rogan Elon Musk interview yesterday? Kind of interesting. Wait a minute, Sam. No, trying to get him to use the lighter I gave you. Oh yeah, Sam, that'll be next week for sure, dude. Just been waiting on getting this camera right here, and the mail call is going to get filmed first thing. I mean, that's first thing on my agenda because I want everyone who sent something in to get that opened up and a nice video up on the channel. Even though those videos never do very well, I don't care. I don't do those videos for, like the mass public. I do those for the people that sent the things in. That's, I like for anyone to enjoy watching the unboxing videos because they're fun, but I want to give credit where credit is due, and Sam, you got some credit coming your way. You sent me something really cool. I want to get that in the unboxing video, so that will definitely that'll definitely be filmed as soon as I figure this camera thing out. which will be this weekend. And then next stream, I might even do one on 9/11, like I was talking about before. Kind of depends on what my family's got going on that evening, but I might do one on 9/11. I think I actually have a doctor's appointment that day too. Unfortunately, today's Friday the 7th. Let's see, 8th, 9th, 10th. Yep, I do. I have a freaking doctor's appointment that day on the 11th. Gosh, doctor's appointment's getting old, guys. Let me tell you. Anyways, but yeah, I was asking if anyone's seen the, let me just say this. If you guys didn't see the Joe Rogan, Elon Musk interview, from what I've heard, it's definitely something you want to check out. I think it's going to be super interesting to watch. I just heard about it right before I started the stream, so I'm definitely going to watch that tonight on my downtime while I'm messing with the camera settings and stuff like that, trying to figure them out. Probably watch some YouTube videos on the camera on the S9 just to see if I can pick up any tips or tricks or anything that might help me out in learning how to film with it. And hopefully I can transfer the data from this to my computer without any issues. That's one thing. A kayfabe. Kayfabe, you saw the interview. Cool. So, was it good? Flint and steel. We're talking about a lighter, I think. I still smoke the greens the old-fashioned way, though. I hear that. I'm chomping at the bit to see the ration. Oh yes, I'm telling you, I'm chomping at the bit too. You guys don't even know. Every day, that's been eating up a lot of my brain power, trying to figure out and trying to make this happen. I wasted like 3 weeks messing with people off Craigslist, trying to buy very reasonably priced phones from them, and it just kind of it spiraled out of control, and I just ended up having to more or less give up on that and go a different route. So easy money. I'm almost an hour in. It's really interesting. Stop to watch you. Oh, that's cool, dude. So it must have been a really long interview then. Daphne, you got to get out of here. But it was kicked live stream. Much love. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone that has stopped by and is hanging out and decided to spend a little bit of your time in your day with me. You know, always appreciate that, and it's really cool that everybody gets to hang out in the chat here. But have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend, for sure. We're still just hanging out a little bit. I still got to open up this chocolate bar that I forgot about here. So got some drinks I need to finish off real quick. But this Pall Mall, man, it's kind of burning a little quick. That's something I'll notice, or I guess anyone would notice with the civilian ones that haven't been sealed in an aluminum packet for the last 40 years. But flavor-wise, I really like it. It's kind of, I wouldn't call it mild, but I definitely wouldn't call it strong. It's, honestly, it tastes very similar to a brand new Pall Mall. It's pretty good. I'm surprised, because I thought this thing was going to be a dry bomb of just nastiness, but surprisingly it's not. It's actually pretty good. So it's a 2-hour and 30-minute live stream, or yeah, I think it was a live stream interview with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. I guess after that interview, his stock dropped out. From what I was looking at, I was watching actually another live stream a little bit as I was setting up for this one, and they were talking about how his stock, his company dropped like, I want to say like 10% or 5% or something like that just overnight. One day, 24-hour period, his stock dropped out that much. I guess, I mean, he doesn't really care what people are thinking about what he said. I think it's really going to be interesting to see what he had to say. And obviously controversial things because people are going so crazy over it. Other news here on YouTube, I think that's worthy of talking about since we're just sitting around talking about it. One of my favorite rappers or whatever, growing up, Eminem put out a new album, and like I said, I grew up with him, and I really enjoyed his music growing up and stuff. And he put a new album out, and it was he hit it out. It was really good. It was like he went back in time 15 years and did another album with Dr. Dre. Really good, worthy of talking about. I think it was really cool to see him come back like that. So there's what we got going on with the chocolate. It's a little bit bloomed, or no, I don't know. It's just like a little bit dusty. Really, hang on. I'll give you a look at it right now, and then I'm gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna wipe the dust off of it. Let me see. There it is. After I wipe the dust off of it. So it's really just like see, it kind of just, it's like a chocolate dust that got all in my fingers. But, oh, still nice and solid dark chocolate. So, give that a try. Mmm. That's good chocolate. Nice and dark. I didn't used to like dark chocolate. Not until I started eating military rations. Okay, that's kind of weird. What's going on here? It's kind of crunchy. It's like not just crunchy, like it's got something crunchy in it. What in the world? Almost like it's got a toffee in it or something. Does it have some kind of a cocoa bean in it? Huh. Well, I quite like that. And it does, it does have a lot of crunchy bits in it. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they are some kind of a cocoa bean or what. But I really like that. Huh. I didn't know the French put chocolate bars like that in their rations. I've never had one. Usually it's just standard dark chocolate. Look, right there. See that piece? Focus. Focus. There's a piece of whatever's super crunchy. Come on. Whatever's super crunchy right there. And it's quite bitter. Whatever that crunchy part is. Huh. Trying to look at it and see if I can figure out what it is. I don't know. Piece of blur. Oh, yeah, because I can't get it to focus. Hang on. Hang on. Look at all the chocolate over my hand. Sorry, guys. Hang on, let's just do this. Now focus. I don't know. I can't get it to focus very well. Hopefully the new camera eliminates that focus issue too. On a 24-hour ration, my camera not focusing probably adds anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes of filming time because I'm constantly doing what you guys just saw me doing right there. It takes me forever to get it into focus, and I don't want to not show it to you guys. So, Sam. Now you're in the twilight zone. I wish I could figure out what that crunchy thing is. I don't know. Cockroaches. Nah. Whatever it is tastes good, though. I do wish I could... It kind of looks like a bean to me. Like, looking at it, like kind of like the husk of a bean. And that's kind of how it chews, too. Because I still got some in my teeth. I'm picking out right now. Is it a coffee bean? I wondered that. I can't really... It doesn't... It just tastes like good dark chocolate. I don't really taste coffee in it. But those beans, or whatever that is, Mave. I have to look that up. I don't know what that is. A word on my channel. I don't upload anything. I just save a lot of stuff. It's all through the chocolate, so kayfabe, it's either, like you said, it's either coffee, like coffee beans, or it's like a cocoa nib, you say. But the texture, it's a nice contrast. It's not, I was not expecting that. I thought that was just going to be a standard, typical dark chocolate bar, but no. It is not. It has nice crunchy bits in it. Really cool. And I'll tell you something else. This surprised me. It's really good. I'm not going to take a bite of that right now. I am going to take a drink of this coffee, though. That's more or less ice cold at this point. Oh, man, it goes really good with that chocolate, though. Holy cow. Reading back through the comments. Sean Moore, get in the line, huh? I've been barking up that tree a while. Wait a minute, what tree? Maybe. What are you talking about buying a full pack of, Sean? Kayfabe, I'm using my 5-year-old Samsung Galaxy Note 3 is what I've been using. That's what I'm currently using right now. It has served me well, but it started having issues. I lost the entire opening of a CR1M and the opening of breakfast, or the opening of breakfast. I don't know. I lost like 30 minutes of film on a CR1M, $120 ration that Dan was kind enough to send in to me. Cyanide Cookies, I think is what his name is here on YouTube. But it filmed it the whole time. It got to like 30 minutes, and it does have a capacity where it stops about sometimes it'll stop from 30 to 35 minutes, and it'll just automatically save that video, and I'll have to start recording again. And I have missed a couple minutes in between, sometimes not noticing that it stopped recording. But this time it froze up, and it got rid of all that data. And then after that, I had a couple other problems with it after that. I just constant kind of issues. So this is what I have now that I just got yesterday. It's the S9, and hopefully this will be the key to making better content, and also cutting some time off my filming times and things like that. I'm hoping that that's what happens. Sam, if you got a pack of pre-war Lucky Strikes, pre-1942, I would probably not open them if I were you. That's just my opinion. And unless you took them out of an accessory packet yourself a military accessory packet, because you could get them opened up and you could be super disappointed with what you find in there. I think if you like them setting on your shelf or on display somewhere, Sam, I would probably keep it that way. This is my opinion. You know, you do whatever you want. And then find you like find you an MCI pack of Lucky Strikes or something if you want to try them out. That would be my suggestion to you. Instead of opening a 20 pack of pre-war Lucky Strikes that may or may not be any good. Kayfabe says that you was thinking of GoPro or something. No, I've thought about going the GoPro route, and I don't know that I could get used to filming on such a small screen after I've been used to using this 6-inch screen on my phone for the last few years. So yeah, I'm not sure if I could do that or not, honestly. I found some old school Prince Alberts, my local antique store, still sealed in wax paper sack. Marissa, are they? Is it a full carton? Is it a single pack? I'm curious. Are they military? Because I've seen both. I've seen them both ways. So, but yeah, having the wax on the outside, if that wax is still sealed, that's actually a really good preservative for those, as long as no bugs have gotten in there, of course. Kayfabe. So Samsung records at a 16:9 aspect ratio. I tried iPhone and it leave these black sides. Yes, I know. I don't get it. But yeah, I do record in 16:9. Yes. That's what I record on everything. So I don't know what Apple's deal is. I was so close to buying an Apple iPhone 10 because I found a really good deal on one for $450, and it was the 128 gigabyte phone, and I just could not bring myself to buying it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Okay, Sam, I'll check that out. I'll check my emails out. I could do it right now, actually. If you want me to do that? I'll do that. Here, let me just do that. If I can do that on this new phone, let me see. Let's just see what happens. Okay. I'm going to try to find the email from you, sir, if I can find it. No. Wow. Must be buried way down in here. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm checking the wrong emails, man. Checking the wrong emails. Prince Albert's in a can, like from the joke. If I do open them and they're still smokable, okay, sure, man. I'll definitely, I'd smoke one of them on the live stream here for sure, man. Absolutely. Just signing into my account for the first time. And let's see if I can find the email from you, Sam. Oops. Okay, now Huh. Well, I guess I don't know what my password is. Okay, I gotta quit looking at that. Sorry, guys. I was trying to check out Sam's email, and I can't get signed into my account for some reason. Hang on here. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try to read some comments as I go along. Just Jess, have a good night and a good weekend. Thank you for stopping by the live stream. Appreciate you. I see Marilyn's still hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out, Marilyn. You're awesome. Need to go hit the store before it closes. Oh, yes. I'm not... Whoa. Is that the right time? That can't be the right time, is it? Is that the right time? It is. Okay, so that happened. Why is it doing this to me? Okay. I don't know. I can't figure out what my password is. Your PW is a must sell. Sean, a vintage smoke. It's just a can of loose tobacco in a wax sack. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. So are you Smokey? Wait a minute. What's that, Marilyn? Oh, okay. I got it. Duh. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. You know what? I'm wanting to know. I'm just... Screw it. I'm going to smoke another one of these. I didn't pay... Let's just say this. I did not pay as much for this. I know it's only 4. I didn't pay as much for that pack, not even close, as I would pay for a brand new 20-pack at the store. So, I cannot remember what I set my password up at. This is going to drive me crazy. Come on. Alright. I don't know. I've tried everything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reset it, I guess. Oops. Uh-oh. Super chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Daggone it. Holy crap, Dan. Daggone it. Well, let me call you by your YouTube name, and that is Cyanide 3 Cookie with E as a 3 S. I believe I just call you Cyanide Cookies as far as your YouTube name, but Dan, my friend, thank you so much for your generosity, dude. That was awesome. Thank you so much. You honestly didn't have to do that. You know that, man. Daggone, I really appreciate that, though. You know, that really does help out, guys. That's for sure. Trying to get things together for this channel and get them going and keep some cool rations pumping out for you guys. Got some cool stuff in the works. I got plenty of cool stuff backed up. I got some cool stuff. I got some cool stuff to film, and also a lot of that cool stuff's going to end up right here in a live stream, because I think it's fun to get the feedback about some of the stuff. I don't want to go too far with some of the things that are like really old, or super rare, but as far as like some international rations go, some MCIs, or just about anything, I'm going to try it out right on here. But thanks so much again, Dan. I really appreciate that, my friend. Really do. You guys make these live streams really too much. I try to have fun with you guys, man. I think this stuff's interesting to look at for me, so it's got to be interesting to most of you guys to check out too. Actually, there's been some pretty cool stuff in this little ration. It was a little bit different than I had expected it to be. Didn't get the 3 different types of biscuits, which I thought in 2015 they were doing that. Obviously, it was 2016 they started doing that. The fruit bar was different than I figured it was going to be. Commando bars are right on par from where I had them before. The chocolate, what a surprise. The coffee ended up being pretty good. Where would I place this? I would probably place this I'm going to put it in a top 10. I don't know. I don't think it makes top 5. Because Coffee Instant Type 1 and 2, I even like Type 3, guys. I know a lot of people don't like the Type 3. I like the Type 3. But, again, right here, right here is currently my favorite, my favorite ration coffee. And that is this. Blindside, sir, thank you so much. Blindside 0187. I hope the one I sent you don't have fish in it. Haven't been able to find another one. If it does have fish in it, you know I'm going to eat it. You know I'm going to eat it. I don't care. It's all good. Thank you so much for your generosity, though, man. That's awesome. Thank you again. Really, really appreciate that. I think you sent a Russian. Am I correct in saying that? I think you did. I haven't opened the box, obviously, but I think you told me that. And told me that, who was it? Scotsman. That Scotsman did a review on one of those before. That his was the only one, and it's from a couple years ago. So, again, if it's got fish in it, I don't care. I don't care. I'll eat fish. Like, I've got this up here. This right here was a lot more fishy than I had expected. And these little guys back here, they're going to get this. I think they're going to get this. Yeah, they are. I'm going to have to put it out on a little plate. Oh, the French cold weather. Oh, okay. Right. That came from, from Drew. Yes, you sent that. And it came through Drew. I'm assuming, I'm going to have to assume that he put a note on the inside of that box that I can read whenever I do the unboxing of that he has, like, that you had him put a note, some type in there. That type of lighter's murder on the old used cigarette like that. Yeah, these things are burning pretty quick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, look, I just lit that, and it's, I mean, it burnt a little bit, but surprisingly, they're really, really smooth. I can't believe how smooth they are. And it's nice and strong, too. It's not, again, it's not like a light. It's not like a medium. It is a regular, definitely, for sure. But it's smoother than, well, non-filter. This is smoother than the non-filter. I'll say that. Yeah, as long as it's not pastrami. Oh, my God. Let me tell you what. I don't think I could get within 5 feet of an open can of pastrami. I don't think I could do it. Oh, Marilyn, you're taking off. Thank you for hanging out so long, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Got to hit the rack. You got to work tomorrow on a Saturday, huh? That sucks. I was kind of hoping that Friday I would have most people not having to work tomorrow. Well, have a good day at work tomorrow, Marilyn. Hope it ain't too rough on you. Sam, how many K rations have I got my hands on? I've actually never had one. I have a lot of components from a K ration, but I don't even have I don't have a K ration box. I almost bought a reproduction just to put together what I could of good real contents. My K ration video, I had a lot of components of my own. Like, I had the coffee, the beef bouillon, the lemon drink that was all consumable. Of course, sugar. I had Chocolattos. I have boxes of sugar. I have 3 of the original K-Ration boxes of sugar. What else? I have a K-Ration stove, which is up on my shelf right now with a World War II cup, metal cup. Let me think. What else do I have? Oh, I have 2 packs of K-Ration cigarettes. I have a pack of Old Golds. Both of those came from Steve, actually. One pack came from his last K-Ration review, I believe. They're the Chelsea's, and I'm pretty sure those are from the last K-Ration review that he done. I also, in my review, had the malted milk tablets from his review, and the sucrose lipid, the sucrose tablets. What else? Let me think. Oh, also had the Sunshine K2 biscuits and the Sunshine. They were just Sunshine 1 biscuits. I think it was K1 and K2. I think Sunshine K1 and K2 biscuits. I had both of those. What else? I can't remember. So, unfortunately, wait a minute. Am I just talking? Can't be worse than a Pascal. Not that you can eat that. Yep. Good night, Marilyn. Oh, you own a bakery. Cool. Nice. I guess I should have asked where you were from, too, to see what kind of bakery you had going on. Like in a city bakery like New York or L.A. What is pastrami? Pastrami is a fermented fish in a can. They put some kind of a oil or something that makes it break down somewhat, and then they just age it, and it is supposed to be some of the most horrible stuff to smell. Now, I've seen a lot of people, it's basically like rotting fish in my opinion. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Let's be honest. It's like rotten fish. So, but people eat that stuff. I'll suggest a video that you could go check out, only because I know he's done it and I've watched it before, and that's LA Beast. LA Beast has opened up a can of pastrami, and he drank the entire can because the fish had turned to liquid, if I recall correctly. It was rough. Have you ever got any Vietnam LRP rats? My boss always talks about them. He said they stuck them in their pockets too. I actually have a pretty decent LRP collection, to be quite honest. I have 3 different canvas bag. Nope, sorry. I have 4 different style canvas bag LRPs. I do believe that I have the very first issue Long Range Patrol rations. I could post a picture of that on YouTube here. I could like make a post about it and show you guys. I have what else? Let's see. I've got 2 or 3 different brown bag LRPs. Of course, I have the new style LRP. I have a 1998 LRP. Actually, got that from Steve as well. Let's see. I've got 70. Nope. I've got 3 different OD Green style bags. Vertical text, horizontal text. Of course, like I said, I got the brown bag ones like Island Supply, and then there was but yeah, I think all together at one time, I already reviewed one of the ones that I only had one of, and Sniper sent that to me. That was my last Long Range Patrol review. That might have been the last actual review that I put up, with my camera actually working, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on. But yeah, I filmed that one already, but including that one, if you count that one in, I think I had 13 or 14 different eras of Long Range Patrol rations. All the way from the very first year, which might have been 64. I think I have from 64 all the way through until 2014. That's the newest one that I own. But I have a 2017 MCW, which is pretty much the same thing as an LRP. But we'll just sticking with the LRPs. I think I have 14 different generations or eras of long range patrols. He was there in '67, so what would be maybe a bit before that. Okay. If he was there in '67, he was probably getting 1967 or '66 rations at that time. The long range patrols, they were a really new thing at that point, and I would say, hang on a second, let's just do this. Let's do this. Maybe it'll pick it up. Yeah, there we go. Can you see that right there, Sam? Or easy. Hang on. See that canvas bag? Right here? That is probably the era that we're talking about, I think. Oops. Come on, zoom. There we go. I would say that one, that canvas bag right there is probably from 1967 or 66 to 68, 69 maybe, right in that era. And the oldest one that I have, again, I think that's the first era, the first ones that were ever made. I've only ever seen 2 of them come up for sale, and I got one of them. And I'm sure the other one went to a collection and probably got locked away because I never seen or heard about it again. So I think I have the only one that's ever going to get opened up on film. So I'm looking forward to actually doing that one. I can't find a whole lot of information about it, though. Cyanide cookies. I've only once had an MRE. It's easier for me to get CR1Ms than MREs. Postage is a killer. Yeah, dude. I would send you all kinds of MREs if you wanted to pay the postage, Dan. I'll send you whatever MREs you want, dude. Whatever I've got, you're more than welcome to, my friend. I will send them to you. All you got in them is postage. So, free on me other than the postage. We can work that out. If you want them, dude, they're yours. More than happy to help you out with that. And I could give you let me fix my camera here. I could give you a menu list and all that of what I have for you if you want. But yeah, I want MREs with paid postage. Okay, I'll tell you what. Send me a CR1M, and I'll send you whatever MREs. You just pay the postage. Dan, he really hooked me up that one time. I want to try to repay the favor if I can. I'll be more than happy to do it, man. Just anytime. No, just whenever. It's always, the offer's always there on the table. And I'm sure at any given time, I could fill up a large flat rate for you at any given time, which would probably be, I think I can fit 6. I think I can fit 6 MREs in a large flat rate, and then stuff like all the little cracks and crevices with drink mixes and whatever little extras that I can fit in there. But yeah, dude, more than happy. Just hit me up in an email anytime you want if you do want to do something like that. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do a legitimate giveaway. I know I'm talking about this, and other people going to see this other than the live right now. And most people don't make it this far through the video anyways. But I want to do another giveaway, but I had such bad luck with those giveaways before. Yes, I wish I could remember my password, dude. I seriously can't. I really don't know what it is. Wait a minute, let me see if yes, I forgot my password. Let's just see. Enter the last password you remember using with this Google. I don't remember it. What are you talking about? Hang on, I'm trying. Okay, maybe it's letting me in now. Hang on. Did it just do that? No, it did not. So... Huh. I'm trying, Sam. I'm trying. But yeah, what I was saying was I want to try to do another giveaway like I've done before, but I've just had such bad luck before that it kind of turned me off from it. I ain't gonna lie, like it did. It turned me off of it. And now see, like I need to sign in to my Google account. It's not gonna let me do it, Sam. It's not gonna let me do it because I'll have to leave the stream and sign in with this phone to be able to sign the account in with this phone. So, yep. Sorry. By the next stream, I'll be able to do something like that though. I'll be able to show the pictures of your lucky strikes by then. Just tell us your password. I don't know my password, Dan, or I'd tell you. No, I wouldn't tell you. But yeah, my password. That's something I gotta keep. Gotta keep that on the DL. Yeah. Oh yeah, what I was talking about. Hang on. It was just funny because I forgot. I know. Yeah. Well, I have two accounts. I have the Oldsmokey account, and then I have my old account that I always used and always have used. So it's like two separate things. And I guess I didn't use the password that I thought that I used when I set up the Oldsmokey thing, which hasn't been that long ago. It's only been like, I want to say like 6-8 months ago whenever I set that up on my channel here. It ain't been that long ago. I just set that email up for my channel for me to be able to stay in contact with everyone, email that I can easily hand out to everyone. So yeah, and I've already forgotten the password. I'm hoping that I've written it down somewhere, and if I haven't, then I think I can reset it by Google authentication somehow. I hope. Yeah, the chocolate pudding, center stage. Yeah, I need to have my son come and get this and eat it because I probably won't. I mean, I don't mind, like I said, like I can eat it off that spoon, but I can't just take a big old scoop of that and throw it up in my mouth. I just can't do it. Yeah. It is kind of runny. Like I thought it was supposed to be thicker than that. Here, let me show you. I'll just show you. Like, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's runny, but it's not as thick as it should be. But I think that might be because it's kind of warm in here. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. I have seen these come out thicker though, of the French rations. But I don't think I've ever seen that Mont Blanc brand like that before. That is a product of France as well. The more I kind of pick at this, the more I like it. It's really good. It really is. And I just got it on my hands. Oops. But yeah, what I was talking to you guys about, poured on some ice cream. Oh, that would be good. You know what? I'll bet you that would be awesome if you even mixed up in a milkshake with some vanilla ice cream or even chocolate. It kind of put the chocolate over the top. But yeah, even like making a sundae with that. It does have a dark chocolate hint of flavor to it. It's pretty unique because we don't get anything like this here in the United States. Let me just say that. That is a for sure. But while I got you guys here and I was thinking about it and talking about it, I've been wanting to do a giveaway with a couple things that Steve has sent me over the years, which of course I'll talk to him about that before I decide what those things might be. But anything major would be coming out of my collection of things. Like, I think I'll probably just start off with something fairly simple. Something about, like, I don't know, about a $10 postage would cover here in the United States, because I don't have a lot of money to pay for postage. But I do want to give back to you guys, to the viewers, and I don't want to. I would prefer to just like do like three different. Let's just say MREs right now. Let's just say I put 3 different MREs in 3 small flat rate envelopes. That way I can pick 3 people out of the comments section, because that is how I will do my next giveaway. I will not do that random picker again. I'm sorry. And I know that's probably the fairest way to do it, but I'm going to be honest, it just doesn't end up good, because I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to say too much about that, because I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but I don't think I should use the random picker anymore. I think if I do another giveaway, I'm just going to pick out the comments and people that I think actually deserve it, and I'm not going to say what kind of criteria that might be in my own head. I mean, it could just be someone made me laugh, or someone made me happy about something, or struck a nerve with me, made me think about something. You know what I'm saying? Like it something. You know what I mean? Instead of it just being the random giveaway thing. You know what I mean? It just doesn't mean as much that way. Hey, what's going on? Good day, Mr. Nobes. Glad you could make it. I ain't seen you in a minute. Dave's 45 Auto, what's going on, my dude? Dave's got a channel. He just unboxed an Oldsmokey or an Oldsmokey, shit. A Sticky Finger 745 ration over there. Again, the link to those are down in my description of his new ones. He's got new ones. He made a couple changes. I think he added or souped up the accessory packet a little bit. And he also has a deal about if you buy a ration and a t-shirt, it's cheaper or something. Like it, I don't know. I don't know what the price is, but it's obviously, it's right down in my description if you guys want to go check that out. But yeah, Dave's got an unboxing. I don't know if Dave's is the new style that he has out now, or what is up with that. But hey, kayfabe, holy crap, man! I have to go for the night, but wanted to do this before I go. Well, thank you very much for your generosity. That was absolutely awesome of you, and I want you to have a good rest of your evening, and also have yourself a good weekend. We got 9/11 coming up next week. I was talking about maybe doing a live stream then, but have a good weekend. I appreciate your generosity, and thank you again. So, yeah, I was talking about thinking about doing the giveaways, and also doing maybe doing a live stream on 9/11, because I'm sure that I won't have a video ready by then, not with everything I've got going on in between then, and having to learn how to use a new camera or whatever, phone. Which to me, right now, this is just a camera. That's all I'm going to use this for, which it's nice and convenient that I'm able to also use it reading the chat right now, you see? Like, this is nice. Really nice. Was the suit tie? This? Yes, I guess it is. Or I don't know, it says tie right there, but I don't know if that means the same thing in French. I don't know. This is good until October 2018 also. The main ingredient is, right there it says pâtés, and then it says tomato, and that's sugar, and I'm gonna guess that's modified cornstarch, and I'm guessing a little bit, but I'll bet I'm pretty close. So I don't know if that's Thai soup or what. Huh. Yeah, there it is on the back. I mean, if you guys know what that means, then I don't know what that particular soup is. But yeah, again, good night, kayfabe. Let's see, super chat. Let's read through here a little bit. Sam says, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Yes, sir. Or down. I ain't gonna tell nobody what they got to do, but I'd appreciate any sort of feedback, up or down, that you might want to leave behind. It's all good. Easy money. I'm hopefully getting a new camera soon, so hope I can get some fun new videos out. I hear you, dude. Like, it has been a struggle. I have literally struggled trying to get myself lined out with a new camera phone over the last 2 months. Pretty much I've been struggling with this. But happily, I finally made it happen, and I have dreams of grandeur of upgrading myself even more than the S9. I hope to go up to the Note 9 or the P20 Pro, because really mainly what I'm focusing on is the video quality. So looks like Mama Lamacan is taking off. I don't know why I say that like that, but I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, definitely easy money. If I was just discussing it with Steve last night, because of course he uses a real camera, and I was telling him how good cell phones are nowadays, that even a lot of the big time YouTubers are using cell phones to create most of their content, if not all their content. But a lot of the big ones are using cell phones for at least 50% of their content or more for their filming. And it is convenient. It's a convenient thing. And the front facing cameras on these things they're getting to be where they're out of sight. Sometimes, let me think of a phone. I can't think of a phone right now what the name of one is, but there's a couple phones that are out right now where the front facing cameras are 24 megapixel, can take full 1080p video, or maybe even 4K video, and then your back camera will be like a 12 megapixel camera, but it'll be a dual camera. But they're also putting dual cameras on the front. It's crazy. Cell phones right now at the end of middle, like the second third that we're in, have went crazy. Cell phones have just became, over the last 6 to 10 months, have really, really gotten really good for the amount of money that you're going to pay for them. So I have many suggestions on phones that I would like to try out if I had just $300 or $400 to just try out a phone. But the one that I was actually going to buy, the one that was on my list of, it was the Essentials phone, and that was created by the one of the guys that created Android, the operating system. So his phone is supposed to be amazing, and I think I still might try to get one of those just to try it out and see how good it is, because you can also clip a 360 camera on the top of the Essentials phone has these two little copper connectors right here, and that 360 camera it clicks on like that, and you got a lens here and a lens here, and you get 180 degrees there and 180 degrees there, so you have a 360 degree camera, and it's supposed to be like the smallest the 360 camera available, and it's very affordable. Those phones are like $329 on Amazon right now, I think, so definitely worth a look. Blindstein, I figured you would have got a desk cam. A desk cam. Yeah. I really don't think. I don't think I could work with something like that. Easy money, going to go GoPro style with the desktop. I have to wait a bit before I can do the phone cam stuff. Well, the phone, like I just set mine up on a tripod, dude. I don't know how. It's pretty easy. So, as far as I know, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to set up and try to film with a cell phone and have to link. There's ways now that you can set a cell phone up just like you do a regular, what are they? I don't want to say it wrong. Like a high-end camera. You can set up a cell phone just like you can a high-end camera. There's actually a cell phone company called Red that makes Hollywood movie cameras that's coming out with a cell phone that's supposed to be absolutely amazing, but it's way out of my price range. Those things are going to be like $3,000, maybe even more. I'm pretty sure they're going to be around $3,000, which is insane. I'm in a weird phone situation. I can understand that, my friend. A 360 camera. Yeah, I agree with that too, dude. I probably wouldn't utilize the 360 camera, unless I went on like a vacation with my kids or something, just to record like you know what I mean, like a clip in time, and you get everything surrounding you, which I think would be kind of cool. There's uses I could see using the 360 camera for. I don't think it would be something I'd use very often, but I do see, or I can think of a few instances where I could maybe put something like that to use. Okay. I have my kids. I don't have one. My kids. My kids got a drone, and they got it for Christmas, and it hasn't been out of the box. It's still in the box. It's not a super high end drone by any means. I think it was like I want to say like a $200 or $300 drone, which is a lot of money, and it's just sat there. But it is it's a I think it's quite a Pro Mark drone, and it shoots in 4K, and I don't know, takes pictures and videos and does all that stuff. But I'm really not familiar with how to work one because I've never done it. But I'm definitely interested in trying one out. A colorectal surgeon could use a 360 camera. Okay. Okay, I'm curious. All right, let me just see if I can check this out. No, yep. Hello. Wow, I can comment during my own video. I didn't know I could do that. Easy money. Yeah, I could probably take some really good pictures, dude. I can't really get to the areas to take very good pictures. I don't know if you saw the post that I made the other day, but I was actually at the hospital when I took a picture. I took a few pictures actually, but that was the best one that I posted here on YouTube. I took a picture of I know it's kind of girly or whatever, but I took a picture of a butterfly on a flower, and man, wow, it was a really, really good. It's probably one of the better pictures I've ever taken of just like something random like that. So I wouldn't mind taking more pictures of I need to take more pictures of my kids, man. They're just about grown up and out of the house. It won't be long, and my oldest one will be wanting to move out and go to college. Like, he's already talking about it. So let's try. I'm still hungry. I don't know. I'm not real hungry, but I'm still a little bit hungry. I've eaten a lot of this ration though. A lot of it. There's not much left in the box. That 4 for 4 on the Pall Mall. Yeah, I could get some good nature shots around here, I think. I got deer that come in my backyard just about every day. There's a buck, a doe, and 2 babies. Total, there's like 7 deer, and they're usually all together, but the 4 travel together all the time. Here, let me get that out of your way, cat. There. I'm glad you guys are comfortable. You look it. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And that was 2015 French menu number 13. And I don't know what I've done with it. There it is. But yeah, man, I just wanted to thank all you guys for hanging out. Been a good stream. I think it's been pretty good. And the cats hung out the entire time, which is kind of crazy. Well, it's kind of crazy. They just kind of slept. And been really good, actually. So, move the cup. Yeah. But yeah, again, I want to say thanks at the end of the video to all of my Patreons, even though I don't even know who's left over there. I know people have been having a lot of trouble, and I even found out more about that yesterday. I'm not going to go into detail on that, though. I found out some things that were bad yesterday. I hope nothing crazy is going on with it. I'm going to make some phone calls and try to talk to someone over there and see what's going on with that. But, yeah, man, this has been a killer meal. My kids even liked what I saved and had them try. So, yeah, this was the menu 13 from 2015, the French RCIR. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out and watching the live stream and hanging out and being in the chat. So, all right, I guess I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Later.